Okay. Oh no, Twitter showed my top tweets first rather than the latest ones. Yeah, Twitter does that now where instead of showing you the latest tweets, it'll show you the top tweets. And the top tweets is what they decide is something that you should see rather than what you actually should see. So. Oh, yeah, apologies ahead of time there, ladies and gentlemen. If you hear aeroplanes in the background, they just started like an hour ago. I'm not sure what they're doing. Probably the Air Force Base is practicing touch and goes, if I had to guess. That would happen on the day I have to stream, wouldn't it?
Of course.
Of course.
Live.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Why didn't you say anything?
I figured when you were ready, you'd let me know because you were busy. So if you're ready, call me. Or I'll call you. Okay. Okay. Hold on.
I think that one's too big. I think that one's like 19 by 14 by 8 or 9.
Bada boom.
Okay, I think that's working.
Seems like it.
Okay, let me save this shit.
I think I need to get some different body armor. I hate the pauldrons on this one. I also dislike that my helmet is so perfectly circular. Well, it's not perfectly circular, it's like a rounded rectangle, but we'll fix that eventually. I'll get a face mask and that'll be better. Oh, and it doesn't have a visor, which is like completely rip.
Which is like completely ripped.
I do like the scale mail look, though. It's nice. It's better than what I had. Hey, Ugman, how's it going? You are just in time for us to get started, because I'm taking a drink, and then we getting started. I should probably pull up my Twitch app as well. Yep. Yep, there we go. Okay, you ready?
Let me just pull Twitch up because 14's booting in the background. I also need to turn my music down.
Ah, okay.
There we go. So, just gonna come out and say this, fucking Devil May Cry 5 soundtrack is amazing. Although that's probably been said 100 fucking times.
I mean, I haven't said it yet, so...
True, but I recall somebody saying that a certain track, i.e. Silver Bullet, was really amazing, which it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened during the Mega Man X5 streams, I think, so... Yeah. Okay, I'm booting.
Okay. Your helmet is very round.
It is a round boy, yes. Okay, so I found the inn in Ishgard. Believe it or not, it was inside of the Clan Centurio, or, you know, whatever the place is that houses the Clan Centurio. You probably saw it on the stream previously, because there was an innkeep right next to all those people that were at the like, when I went inside of the clan in order to check things out. You may have seen it in the background, but I did not see it, so we'll see it in a moment when I get out of here. And that is very bright and probably shining in my eyes from my metallic armor that I've never had before in this game. So it's a new look, but I'll get used to it. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Last time we began our coverage of the first expansion, Heavensward, and made it to Ishgard, picked up a new class, Dark Knight, and also did the quests for our Monk and Scholar for level 50 before we left the 3 city-states. And this time we're going to continue with our exploration, our tour of Ishgard, and also probably go see Frey because that screaming woman has been screaming for a day and she probably needs help at this point, so we'll go do that. But I just recalled I need to grab my little armrest, so hold on a moment.
How the hell do you forget your armrest? Me too.
Because I can find one that's cheaper.
Okay. There we go.
You good now?
I think so. I have my armrest, so I imagine my arm will not get, bad by the time we're done. Other things that I did over the course of the last day, I played around with Dark Knight a little bit. Actually went into duty roulette with it twice so far, along with a couple of missions with the adventurer squadrons there. And I mean, it's not bad. I still think I'm a little bit shaky on the fundamentals, but I think I'll get it. Again, learn by doing after all. So yeah, here's the innkeep right here, and here's the stairs up into Ishgard that we went through yesterday. So yeah, right over there, here's the clan board. Just head inside, downstairs, there's the inn, and you can do whatever you need to do there. You may also notice that we are significantly shorter on our savings for the apartment now. That is because I went ahead and took care of the equipment issue that I could have later on during Heavensward by outfitting Scholar with the best possible gear I can get at the moment. I think my eye level on Scholar now is like 256 or something. I have over 1200 mind, so I'm pretty sure we won't have any trouble whatsoever with it.
Also known as I spent all of my money on smexy ass armor. Literally just like
well, it's
like
not
2 to 3 hours ago.
It's not green or blue armor though. It's like the normal. You know how there's like the green, the blue, and the pink is the ethereal stuff. It's normal color. There is no color. So fine for Stormblood now. Yeah. I just figured since Scholar's the primary class that I'm using in dungeons right now, that way I am prepped for anything we may encounter between here and the end of Heavensward. So expect to be around 2:30 by the end of Heavensward. Well then, yeah, we will definitely be well ahead of ourselves. I spent like a ton of gil getting that stuff though. I probably spent like between that and getting myself outfitted with Dark Knight there, I probably spent about 240,000 gil. So something obscene. I do need to sell.
Fucking obscene.
I do need to sell a couple of things though before we go from here. I also added a couple of things to my glamour dresser to go with Dark Knight to see how it would look, and I looked at it and I says this looks kind of crappy, so maybe I should have waited to pull my trigger finger there with the some of the stuff until I actually got the class and I could look at it in the game, because you can look at it outside the game, but that doesn't tell you what it looks like inside the game. So
if only there was a thing that let you just like see what the armor looked like together on a model.
So
fucking Aorzing collection had that, I'd scream.
So we are going to sell these, and I should probably have stayed at the end so I could withdraw my whatchamajigger, the one Sky Pirate's helmet offending I have. It looks really good, it's just it doesn't match up with any of the armor that I'm probably going to be using. And speaking of which, I want to look on the market board for something real quick, because I know that there's iron scale mail that I could equip. This is steel scale mail that I've got currently, but I know there's an iron scale mail here somewhere. I kind of want to see what that looks like. I know I can buy it if I go back to the city-states, so may want to buy it back. It sells on the market board for a bit. Okay, I will go back and I will see if I can buy it back. I should still be able to because I haven't left the screen yet. So let's see. Let's try this on. See, I don't know. The steel scale mail I like the look of, but I don't like the pauldrons on it. Like, it's just got the weird, like... See, this looks much more... I'm usually more for form than I am for fashion, especially when it comes to armor like this. And this just looks less obtuse, I guess. Like, the pauldrons on the shoulders on the steel scale mail look a little weird. So, and then if I terebinth this, how does that look? Oh, it was already terebinthed. Okay. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. What about if I made it not jet black, soot black? Oh, that's too dark.
Jet black dye is significantly more expensive than soot.
Yes, it is. That's too dark. So let's go like this. Oh, is your stuff showing up twice, Yugman? It's only showing up once for me, so maybe just refresh the page. You should be able to go from there, and it should stop showing up twice for you. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I'll make sure I make a stop and get some when we get back to Eorzea. I think it's only like 1,000 or 1,500 gil to get an iron scale mail. So we'll use that as part of our glamours. Oh, you know what? The other thing I wanted to look at before we finish up with the market board is... Yeah, that was what I was thinking, is that a lot of the lower level gear looks really nice. The only chess piece other than that I liked when I was looking at some of the stuff on, I think Gamer Escape was the website I was using because you could look at the whole set. What was it called? It was like the Orthodox set or something. It's like eye level 135, which we don't have access to yet. It's in one of the dungeons for Heavensward. But I liked it because it was kind of like, it has only one shoulder pauldron, which is really, I like that kind of asymmetrical look to it. The only problem, of course, is that when I draw my sword, the pauldron is on the wrong side. It's on the on my left arm where you'd normally have your shield, and I have my right shoulder forward as a Dark Knight, so it doesn't really work. So that was why I was like, yeah, let's get the iron scale mail. That looks pretty good. This, and I need this to be at like 47, I think. Should be near the top. Yeah, here we go. This is the other one that I kind of like the look of right here, is the Cobalt Barbet. It just looks so intimidating, man. I'm not a big fan of the little side things on it there, but yeah, it does. It looks intimidating. It's got the nice face mask on it. I like it. And then when I'm, in towns or something, I can just be like, "Hello, it's me. I'm hiding from you behind my steel mask." So, probably grab one of those too. How much are these? Oh, that's actually really inexpensive. I'm going to get one right now. I don't even care that there's a tax on it. Okay, that's 205 gil. Big deal. Drop in the bucket. I'm going to get that right now. There we go. Cool. So we are assembling our glamours for this.
Oh, yes. I also don't know if I said this last stream. I have a new...
Who did I sell that to?
I have a new glamour for my paladin for Heavensward specifically. Because of headcanon things.
There we go.
Because Deepest Lore is wonderful.
I bought it back. Let's go see how much the Sky Pirate stuff sells for. But yeah, I like you said, the low-level tanking gear, it looks tankier to me than some of the high-level stuff. Like, some of the high-level stuff, it's like, really? You're going to tank with this? Like, it doesn't look like armor so much as it looks like a uniform. And I know that I've kind of been sticking with the uniform look, but... those are for classes that aren't going to be taking tons and tons of damage, so... this is one that I have, the Sky Pirate's Helm of Fending. Yeah, it sells for a decent chunk. I could probably sell it for like...
Sky Pirate gear actually looks wonderful.
I mean, if you want, I have a Helmet of Fending I'm not going to use. I also have gauntlets. Oh, okay. I also have gauntlets of Fending. Those sell for a decent chunk, too. I mean, the cheapest one that's normal is 35,000, so... sell them both as a package deal for like 25,000 gil or something, and hey, somebody will be happy.
So are you wearing like what's your gear now? Is it Shire on Scholar?
No, I have the Battlecraft gear. So if you go to Ishgard and go to the Jeweled Crozier, go to the Armor Smith down the road here, and they have Battlecraft gear at level 60. It's eye level 255. Then I went up the stairs to the Independent Jeweler and bought the level 60. Jewelry as well, other than the Scintillant Ring. I kept the Scintillant Ring of Healing as it was. So you sell for more, but that's not too bad. Yeah, better than a sharp stick in the eye, So
Money is nice.
Yeah. Remember spending $4 million on the healer set back when it first came out? Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I am glad it was not that much. Like, the only thing I've seen on the board that's more than 1 million gil is the Shinzen Tetsuken weapons, and I'm just like, or rather the Shinzen Tetsuken weapons. But yeah, those are outside my budget, very much. It would be a lot easier to carry around than this lump of iron on my back.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, but you don't have a claymore, dude. I have acquired big iron. I mean, you do have a shield, yeah.
I have a shield and a sword.
I have acquired big iron. Does that mean Fallout New Vegas playthrough in the future? Let's find out. No, we'll figure that out at a later date. For right now, let's go see what Frey's up to.
Oh, lovely. One of my main quests is finally going to take me to the Falcon's Nest,
Nice.
which is where my damn paladin quest is.
Nice. I'm probably getting somewhat close to that. What happened to your granddaughter? Well, no, I'm just wondering. Oh, jeez. He probably would, yeah. Blue bastard? Oh, do you mean the guard? Yeah, after they've had their way with her. Gross.
Ew.
Is it a dish best served cold, Frey?
Revenge. Most points.
We could let it all play out as it was, and then maybe they'll let her go. Or we could beat every last one of them within an ilm of their lives and then rescue the girl. That sounds more like my style.
For a monk, that doesn't sound very peace and loving. Or did all that shit that occurred in Ul'dah change your personality? Is there headcanon going on here, Jimmy?
I mean, I have a headcanon for why I chose each of the classes I've taken.
I also have a headcanon for that, but mine's probably more complicated than yours.
It probably, yeah, because mine are just based on personal traits and stuff. But yeah, this is basically like, do you follow your own code of ethics? Are you willing to let these people get away with potentially raping this little girl? I don't know how little she is though, so. But I'm not okay with rape. But I'm not okay with rape, so let's go do something about this.
My headcanon is that the reason why Rory has a new outfit when she gets to Heavensward is because during all that nonsense in Ul'dah, her dad's Onion Knight helm got smashed.
Gotcha. Whoa.
That, you know, after all that bullshit, she starts to, like, not give a fuck.
Right. Oh, I got a new draw animation here. I actually did a macro for it. I replaced sprint on there. So what it does is I have it so that you draw your weapon, only draws your weapon. It doesn't sheath it. You wait a second, and then it changes your battle pose. So, like, hang on. I'll show you with Dark Knight.
I need new gear.
There you go. Very valorous of me, I think. And I have that on my hotbars for all of my classes now, except Leatherworker and Miner, where I'm never going to draw my weapons, so...
So speaking of headcanon, are you ever actually going to explain why you took everything you took?
I could explain it now if you want.
Oh, please. I love headcanon.
Okay, let me just listen to what Frey has to say, and when we have to walk a decent distance, I will talk about the reasons why I picked the classes. Either the Congregation or the Tribunal, huh? Okay, I was going to say, so we got to go to the Tribunal then, huh? And what's that? I'm not here for the girl. I'm here to beat all of you within an inch of your life.
And then save the girl.
And then save the girl.
Tries to sound badass and just fails, and Frey just face palms like, you had it. You had it in your hands. You had the line, and then you fucked it up.
So yes, we have all of our Dark Knight actions up to level 30, actually up to 35 now, because I've leveled up a little bit from doing duty roulettes and a couple of Adventurer Squadron things. I think I have a decent feel for everything. I may still end up fucking up my Emity combo anyway, but we're gonna work on it. So
don't worry, Jimmy. Having the party's lives in your hands is something that I know well. It sucks. And yet I somehow still can't play healer.
It feels really weird though, playing a tank in a dungeon and not having to really move around when the enemies are fighting. It's like I have to stand still so that anybody that has positionals can do their positionals, and it's like, why am I not moving? I've played too much monk, I think. Excuse me.
DPS skills are fucking over the
I'm getting retroactive interference from my monk stuff, so. Yeah, so why did you give me this sword, Frey? You kind of need it, don't you? I don't know, man. It's kind of heavy, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, even though I'm twirling it around when I draw it now. Oh, okay. How do I tap into my dark side?
Darkness. What?
Oh, just use ether. Okay, I know how to use ether. I've used ether before. Yeah, you don't want to use up all your ether flow too quickly, or else you'll be burned out. Well, thankfully I've practically taken that first step with other classes, Frey, so... What? Did what? Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna go find the girl. Where am I looking? Ah, okay, not far. Then let's go check around here. I don't know why they'd have them near this, astrologian structure, but...
Structure.
Maybe they just didn't get very far yet, which is what it appears to be. Pernicious Temple Knight. I would guess that this frightened maid is the woman they're talking about. She's not a little girl at all, is she? Then again, I don't know how quickly Elizin grow taller, so... I mean, she could be.
Elizin are tall as fuck.
Well, anyway, let's test our newfound skills here.
Oh, dear God.
Hey, Conker. It's going good. How's it going for you? Taking our first test as a Dark Knight, although I've already used Dark Knight a little bit in some dungeon work off-screen since yesterday, so... Why are you only worried about the pretty ones? All you should be worried about is bringing justice to your town.
Justice!
Obviously, he's not really interested in that. He sure is, and I'm here with him. I thought you said we weren't concerned about her. Well, that's not cool. So Frey, you go after them, I'll take care of this. I mean, I'm cool with that. Or Frey could just be a whatever he's being. Okay.
Is he lens flareizing?
Come here, you! Stay away from my healer!
Did Frey do the lens flareize thing again?
No, he did not. Wow.
You call that a lens flareizing? Behold my power.
So what I've kind of learned over the time that I played this in the dungeons is basically what you want to do is you want to pull them with your ranged damage attack, so in my case, Unmend. Then you want to use, I've had luck anyway, using one Unleash, one AoE attack for every, is he dead? Oh, okay, cool.
He's hyper dead.
He's gone mad! Yeah, but you use one AoE attack for every mob in the pack. So there were 3 mobs there, so I used 3 Unleashes. And then I just used my combo. So do I see what? The flames. So do I oh, okay. Do I walk into all of these? Okay. So is that enough? Should I leave now? We'll leave without the third one. Don't drink too deep, he says, so. And the other part is that if I use my ranged attack, I can have a chance of getting an enhanced Unleash, which allows me to use it without using any MP. So. Now, I can't use Blood Weapon along with Grit, but I suppose I can make it work. Let's kill their healer first. That seems to be the easiest way of doing things. There we go. I'm probably going to have to pop Grit in a minute. I mean, I'm doing okay. I might have to use one of my cooldowns, but... Let's do a Siphon Strike. I don't really need that, but... Yeah, with Blood Weapon and solo content, I really don't need to worry too much about Siphon Strike, because I can just use Blood Weapon to get most of the MP I had back. Later on, I'm sure that will be less of a thing, because I'll actually need more of it. Oh, hey, look, more flames. There's more darkness. Frey, the darkness didn't disappear this time. What am I supposed to do? Do I just run into more of them? Okay, well... Oh, okay, that's not good. I drank too deep! Okay, we're good. We're good. About to eat lunch. Why are things in Twitch chat being displayed twice? I'm not sure. It's only showing up once for me, personally. So maybe just refresh, and it might fix it. Did that fix it for you, Yugman? Because it's only showing up once for me, so I'm not really sure why it's... I guess I probably have to take this one. I don't know. There's no other enemies here right now, so I'm just kind of... Oh, magic damage taken is increased. Maybe I gotta go this way? If I had to guess... It's not really pointing... Aha! Here we go. Refreshing didn't work. Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what the case would be then.
This is the spook.
2, 3, and... Go, go, go!
Go, gadget gun!
I wish I had a go-go gadget gun. That's true. Let me use my anticipation. I've actually used anticipation quite a bit, even against trash mobs. It seems like it's pretty useful. Even just against trash mobs, because it really, like... I don't know. It seems like it works, it cools down close enough to where I don't have to worry about it too much. Okay. That takes care of that. Now, we probably have to go nope, not that way. Oh, right, because we're going to the tribunal. Okay. How's that? Aha! Okay. Gentlemen, I've come for you and the kid that you grabbed, so maybe don't do anything with her. Alright. So here's their conjurer. Let's get rid of them first. Turn on blood weapon. Bap them. I honestly didn't double check to see if blood weapon increases my damage or not. I know that grit decreases my damage, but it's really not that big of a deal, I suppose. Hey, how about we use the darkness while we're still fighting the guy? There we go. What does darkness even do for me? Damage dealt is increased while damage taken is reduced. Wow, that's well, that does make you feel quite strong, then, doesn't it? Oh, look, we've got a straggler. We've got a reinforcement. Obviously, I didn't learn much from the Hall of the Novice training that I did. I did the Hall of the Novice training for tank, by the way, off screen, so... Why don't you come over here and say it to my face? There you go. This guy's actually pretty tanky. He might even be at the same or a higher level than me. Or maybe it's just because he's also a tank. That could be. It's okay, he's dead now. Oh, okay. My bad, Frey, I didn't see this one. Maybe don't stand in the Heartstopper. Seems like a bad idea. Oh, there's the maid. Okay, Frey. It gets a little... You're getting a little overboard here. You're telling me not to drink too deeply of the darkness, and here you are saying you're going to kill everyone's family.
It's like the Dark Brotherhood, but angrier.
But with a big sword.
To be fair, you can also have a big sword and be the Dark Brotherhood, but that's only if you're bad at assassinating.
Duty complete. And hopefully soon we'll get our damage combo, because I have the combos go hard slash, spinning splash, power slash for enmity, and then hard slash, siphon strike. I think Soul Eater is their damage combo, if I remember right.
Well, you'll find out as you keep going.
But I don't have Soul Eater yet, so...
Soul Eater!
Yeah, that. Well, anyway. So what will you do now? Well, you're welcome. Just don't let them grab you again. Yeah, I know. Apparently they don't treat the people who are refugees here very well. Oh, Okay, well, I heard someone screaming my name. Guess we got a lucky coincidence, then. Eh. Well, just trying to bring justice to the unjust people. So, you know, just doing whatever I gotta do. So how'd I do, Frey? And where did you suddenly turn into a conjurer? Are you like specking into other classes too? Maybe next time I can be the healer and you can be the Dark Knight. Okay, fair enough. You're still not concerned with the fact that this sword is too heavy for me to swing around without using slow, lumbering movements?
Hey, Jimmy, there's a solution for that. He doesn't need to be concerned. There's a solution. Hit the gym.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I did increase my muscle mass with that Fantasia, but obviously it wasn't enough.
You need to bench press trucks.
Wait, hang on, let me go back and make sure I hear him. The risks will only increase. Hey, man, I've risked neck and...
life and limb.
Yeah, life and limb, that's what I was going to say. I don't know why I just wanted to say neck and neck. I've risked life and limb already trying to save the world. I can take care of these risks.
I can handle some darkness.
I got this.
Yes, I have to say it like that, audience.
It's part of Cole's deepest lore.
Dialect.
Okay, I'll do the best I can. Okay, so we'll just go back to the refugee quarters when we need to speak to Frey again. And for completing the Ishgardian Justice quest, we get Darkside, which apparently is something you should always have on along with Grit when you're in a dungeon. So we'll work on that. Now, we can take the next quest for Dark Knight right now if we really wanted to, but I actually have a structure for how I'm going to do Dark Knight quests as well. I'm going to do... so like the next job quests we do for Monk and Scholar are level 52, right? So the next time we go and stop to do the Monk and Scholar class quests, we're going to stop and do 2 Dark Knight quests. That way, by the time we get to the level 60 quests at the end of Heavensward, we will have caught up with Dark Knight. So we will be at the level 60 quest with Dark Knight by the time we're done. So worked out nice and even in my notes, and the symmetry I can appreciate.
What?
Even though I like a little asymmetry in my armor, I can appreciate the symmetry in my notes. So become as close to guts as you can to be able to swing that sword easily. Yeah. If we get another Fantasia at the end of Heavensward, I might have to increase the muscle mass a little more. Because I'm getting I need to get a little buffer in order to swing this damn thing around. Although I'm pretty sure it doesn't... Like, your swing speed's going to be this slow forever, basically. It doesn't get faster. So... I think. Because if it did get faster, then nobody would use these giant slabs of iron. They just use the smaller two-handed swords, the Zvyanders and stuff.
As amazing as that would be if your swing speed got slightly faster depending on the mass of the sword you're using. That'd be some next-level mechanics.
That'd be kind of hard to implement, I think. Where are we going? Aetheryte Plaza, that's where we're going. My plan, by the way, for how I'm going to outfit everything is that Monk is going to be my single-player class, so I'm pretty much only going to be playing it... I mean, I'll play it in dungeons occasionally, but it's mostly going to be outside of dungeons, just running around in different places. So that one I'm going to outfit over the course of Heavensward's quests. So whatever I get for rewards that would fit for Monk's gear there, I'll use that instead of just buying better stuff from there on. Scholar, I'm already good to go, and Dark Knight I will also be using in dungeons, so I will... be outfitting that one in a similar fashion. Probably, though, by the time I get Dark Knight to the point where I can reliably use it in dungeons, I might actually have access to Shire gear. I'm not really sure about that or not, but we'll go from there. I actually want Darkside right here, I think, so that I can just pop it as soon as I pop Grit. I need to check what that does, though, so give me one sec. I know what Grit does. It's my tank stance. But I'm pretty sure Darkside basically negates all of the problems that my tank stance cause. Let's see.
That's the point of buffs like that, to negate the downsides.
So Grit reduces damage taken by 20%, reduces damage dealt by 20%, increases enmity generation. Darkside increases damage dealt by 20%, MP regeneration stops during battle, and refresh statuses granted by others have no effect. Effect ends upon reuse. Okay, so I mitigate any of the damage reduction I have from grit, but I can't refresh my MP without using... I can't use blood weapon either because that would cancel grit, but I have to refresh my own MP, so that would mean I'd have to use stuff like Siphon Strike and all of that, so... maybe we'll, in the early going with Dark Knight, we'll hold off on popping Dark Side until, like, a boss or something, where it's easy to hold their aggro once I grab their aggro, pop Dark Side, and go from there. I don't know. I'll have to play with it some more to figure that out. I can't do this quest as Dark Knight. I need to switch. There you go. Let's switch to our single-player class. But yeah, as you can see, here's the draw animation that I have now for Monk. Well, you want some? Come get it. Come get it. I'm waiting for you. And I'll show you the one for Scholar as well. And he just waits and reads. So this is kind of like the idle animation that you see some people using at the beginning of like trials and stuff while they're waiting for people to view cutscenes and stuff. I thought it was kind of cool looking though, so I implemented it.
We're about to fuck some people up.
Yeah. I thought it was cool looking, so I implemented it. Oh, is it almost impossible to keep aggro in their DPS stance? Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll figure out a different way to regenerate our MP then.
It's okay. When I was in tank stance once, I took an entire legion of Tonberry's knives to the back and kept going. As is legendary.
Just channel the darkness to increase your speed, because you know you can kind of do that now. Yeah, I could. I could use the darkness to increase my speed. I mean, it's worked for most of the villains in Kingdom Hearts, so I'd imagine it worked for me. But yeah, we don't need a rainbow cap of aiming, healing, or casting, because I'm not using Summoner, I'm not using a class that uses Dex, and I'm already outfitted on Scholar. And even if I wasn't, well... You think I'm actually going to wear a Jester hat? I know I'm insane, but I'm not that insane, so we'll just take the Elegant Silver. But yeah, we'll play with Dark Knight a little more, see where it works, where it doesn't, and what we can do to, you know, increase our damage output where we can and keep the aggro where we can't. So. Oh, okay, so that's where the Holy Stables are. Gotcha. We'll need to go back there eventually to get the Chocobo Flight quest, I think. And there's also the Skysteel Manufactory for all the machinists out there. I've actually already not avoided that area. If anything, I like that area better because the people down there don't have poles up their asses. But... oh, it might just be an endgame stuff, so probably we're trying... okay. Gotcha. Well, I'll figure it out. Wear a pig mask shirtless, no less, but can't wear a jester cap. Yeah, man, I gotta keep up some form of aesthetics. At least the pig mask was a good disguise. I'm not Cicero.
But Cicero is best character.
Yeah, but how can I pull off anything resembling Cicero with a jester cap?
Practice the voice in the mirror a lot. Worship a corpse. While in a jester outfit.
I mean...
get murdered by the protagonist.
I mean, I have one of those down. We were practically worshipping a corpse when we got the Soul of the Dark Knight last time, so...
Darkness? What? Oh, how does it feel, Jimmy? You're turning into a Kingdom Hearts antagonist.
That is the gear that you would recommend taking. It may sell for a bit more since it's high quality. Ah, okay, gotcha. So would you take that over the Elegant Silver pieces, even though I'm geared up with Scholar, or... I mean, I'm planning on taking the stuff from Monk. But for Scholar, I've already got all the equips I need. So should I still take the equips anyway? Or... I mean, I don't really want to wait for it to sell on the market board, basically. I'd rather flip it quick, which is what the silver does. It's easy to flip because I don't have to wait for the market board at all. But if it would be easier to take the high-quality equipment, we could always try that. Who's there? Yeah, something like that. I think he thinks we're on the wrong side of town here.
We're on the wrong side of the law, kid.
Yeah, that's the place actually that the inn is at, is the Forgotten Knight there. So, now, unfortunately, even though we're seeking asylum at House Fortemps, he doesn't have an inn room for us inside the house, so we actually have to go sleep in the Forgotten Knight if we want to. Thankfully, it's free, but yeah, I have to go sleep in the refugee quarters if I want to sleep. Okay. Well, I've actually already visited there, and it is a good source of info, so. Alright, we'll go visit the Forgotten Knight then. Alright, but Tadaru, don't do anything brash. I don't want to bring up the Arcanist thing, but...
Don't do anything brash.
I don't want to have to rescue your asses, is basically what I'm trying to say. God, it's cold. Oh, you know why it's cold? Hang on, I know why it's cold. There. That's why it's cold. 'Cause I didn't have my Fists of Fire on. Am I going the right way? Yeah, there's a bridge over here, so. So what do you think, Yugman? Should I just take the Elegant Silver then, or should I take the high quality thing? If I'm pretty much just gonna sell it, because I have my good scholar gear already, what would be best? I mean, I guess we could look at it. Like, I could look at the item info and see how much the high-quality version would sell for. But usually those pieces of gear sell for a pittance, unless you put it on the market board. So, which, I mean, we could, I guess, but I'm not... Again, I'm not really keen on putting it on the market board because it might take a while for me to sell it. So, not looking to appraise gear. I'm just looking to get rid of it if I don't need it. Well, you've seen me before, although I don't think I've conversed with you. Oh, okay, this is Gibralont. Okay. Well, hey, I mean, the people on the forum board said that the inn room was too depressing and it looked bad, but it kind of had a homey feel to me. It felt like a log cabin almost. I mean, granted, a log cabin with a coat of arms above the fireplace, but it doesn't seem like the kind of thing you'd normally keep there. Yeah, probably because there's hunters up there. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, okay, so the broom is a weather condition. See, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Oh, wow. Refugees have it hard here, apparently. I mean, that's nothing unexpected, but... Yeah, I might want to keep a knife in there, Alfie Node. I was going to say, I think this servant worries a little too much. She's trying to get the lay of the land. Ah, I see. Okay, well, Gibralont will, keep an eye on her then, so she'll be alright. Oh, I guess I'm coming to the manor too. Okay. Then I guess I'll see you around, Tadaru. Don't go doing anything too crazy now. Oh yeah, and if you need a ride home, just contact me on Link Pearl. Don't drink and drive there, Tadaru. It's not a good idea. She probably could. He could probably hire her on as another bartender, practically. Gotta get the gill rolling back into the Scions somehow.
Hell yeah.
That depends, of course, on whether or not Totter is up for the idea of being a bartender, but... I feel like she could handle herself. Alright, let's teleport back over to the last vigil, which is right over by House Fortemps. Excuse me. Right behind me, actually. Yep. Or, no, not right behind me, right in front of me. There we go. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yes, please, take me out of this freezing cold.
This kid's an anime protagonist if I've ever seen one.
From one of the quests up ahead?
From my Paladin quest.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing all the way up to my level 58 quest, because, you know, I want a challenge.
I was going to say, you're probably going to get blocked again by not being able to go somewhere.
Of course I'm going to get blocked from not being able to go somewhere. That's how this works. Oh, finally, I have the end of my MP combo. Yes. That gives me damage over time. Oh, yes.
Nice. You could have just said it was nice, Alfie Note. I mean, I know you're speaking to a count who appreciates your flowery words, but... yeah, well, that's kind of what dragons do. They kind of come in and burn the place down if they want to. Yeah, I mean, Scions are willing to help if you're willing to only accept help from basically me, because I'm the only able-bodied fighter in the whole group at this point. We have a fighter, a political savant, I guess. I don't know. Someone who's very versed in politics, and an accountant. I think we need to bolster our ranks a little bit. Okay, well, we're willing, so... provisions from foreign sources, huh? What kind of sources? Artorial, Artorial and Amanilane? Amanilin? Artorial and Amanilin, okay. I'm gonna not pronounce those properly for a while, so... well, I don't need to honor you to be of help to you. I'm here to help, that's all I want. It fulfills me. Oh, come on, they don't know me. They don't need to respect me.
I don't need none of that bullshit.
I don't expect gratitude, I just expect experience and gil. Okay, what do they need help with exactly? Let's find out. Oh, I don't know. I never fancied myself much of a teacher, Count, but we'll see what we can do.
Oh, dear God.
Yo, but what if he had a sword in that cane of his? That would be badass. Just like later down the quest line, it's like somebody like breaks into the house, like the people from the Crystal Braves or something come looking for us, and he's just like, I believe I'm going to have to show our guests out. Just like pulls it right out of his cane.
Of the cane. It's actually like a lightsaber or some shit. What kind of holy magic is this? I want it.
No, really? That would be a pretty fancy cane. Some kind of threaded cane or something. More of a mercenary than a hero. Well, yeah, I guess that's the way that I see myself. Yeah, I'm not doing it for the fame and the glory, that's for sure.
And yet, this coming from the guy who slew like what, 6 primals?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a good chunk of the Empire's 14th armament. So
You know, you do for somebody who wants money.
I really don't need the money either. I still have 187,000 gil burning a hole in my pocket. So
Also, by the way, once you start getting out towards the Western Highlands and Kurthus, watch the cliff.
there's a cliff.
There's a cliff. I learned that the hard way.
Oh boy. Yeah, seems that way, Alfie-Node. Okay, so let's prove ourselves then. Then he won't have to worry about any opposition he gets from the courts.
Court.
Excuse me. Yeah, maybe. I mean, every little resource we can find will help us in some way. Okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna grab the silver pieces then, because as much as well, you know what we could do is we'll grab the silver pieces for this one. I'll go see how much the high quality Rainbow Cap of Healing sells for on the market board, and then we'll, you know, kind of figure, okay, so from here on out, maybe we should do this instead of grabbing the silver pieces. So it'll be a learning experience for this time. So Rainbow Cap of Healing, high quality. Okay, but yeah, it'll be a learning experience for this time, so we'll grab the silver. And I'll go to the market board after this. Oh, Jesus, there's 2 quests. Okay. Who did you start with, Cole? Which of the brothers did you start with? You grabbed both? Okay. I guess we'll start with Artoiral. Less than eager, huh? Well, he'll be more eager, hopefully, by the end of this. Nice to meet you. I'm also the eldest son, but that's in a family that's far away from here, so... Fair enough. So what needs doing? Your esteemed compatriots, huh? Oh, okay, gotcha. So Dismael isn't just the name of the hold down there in Kurthus, it's also the name of one of the royal houses here. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, I'm pretty sure they explained that back in A Realm Reborn, and I just didn't remember. Whoops.
I know that feel.
Your friendly rivalry? Yeah, something like that.
Fuck me, why can't it just be daytime in Kurthus? I can't see shit when it's nighttime.
Okay, so we have to figure out how to get to the Falcon's Nest. Alright, cool.
You're almost up to where I am in terms of story, but I'm running around getting my paladin quests up to snuff.
Gotcha. Okay, let's go to the market boards before we meet him in the Foundation. We'll be back for Emanolin later. We'll do the Artorial quest first, and then we'll come back for Emanolin after. No big deal.
Also known as I want to waste time. I want to find an excuse to waste time.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's a joke.
What?
It's a joke!
Oh, okay. So let's go to the Jeweled Crozier so I can check the market board. See how much this Rainbow Cap sells for. You know what would be nice, though, is... Actually, no, I think I can check the sale history on this stuff if I look at the board.
I'm going to make poor life choices in a moment.
Cap. Well, as long as it doesn't concern going into Dark Knight, I don't think it'll be that bad of a life choice. Well, those do sell for a pretty penny.
As in the country at war with the one that I'm allied with.
Oh. This is the most important thing to me, though, is that the pretty penny that's here isn't as important as how quickly do they sell. And the answer is... reasonably quickly, I suppose. Reasonably quickly. Okay.
So, Jimmy.
So yeah, we'll try that then. We'll try taking stuff, the high quality gear that they give you, and we will that we would use for Scholar, but we don't need, and we'll try selling it on the board. Figure what the hell.
Whoa. What the fuck?
Might eventually pay off. Might take a little while to pay off, but it might eventually.
So Jimmy, I just had a thought.
What?
Since in canon you're a Dark Knight and I'm a Paladin now, doesn't that make us completely like sworn enemies?
I don't know about sworn enemies. I just think you do things by the book, and I do all the jobs that you don't. That you have too many ethics for.
What the fuck are ethics? I slew a dragon in the name of my Paladin name. Several times.
Then maybe we're closer than you think.
Cough, cough, something, something, heathen.
Damn, dude.
I mean, the entire Paladin side story is literally just about dealing with a bunch of heretic assassins.
Hmm.
Literally, that's the entire side story.
Okay, so the Holy Stables are down here. And we can see what we've got going on down this way. Oh, okay, the Chocobo Keep that wouldn't talk to me will now talk to me. Cool. Greetings. A black Chocobo, huh? Oh, okay. Tis my first time. Oh, it's
anti-Confucius.
Something like that. Does he have a shadow? The true self?
I don't know. Does Confucius exist in the Persona world as well?
I don't.
Has his influence already reached that far?
Oh, it can take me over Snowcloak? Wow, that's pretty cool. Is it also going to give me some music that goes "Huh!" in the middle of it? Because that's the Black Chocobo theme from Final Fantasy V.
Dravanian Forelands. And me softly.
So you two are a good cop, bad cop combination, except you switch roles every now and then. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Sometimes Cole's the bad cop because he wants to murder everyone in front of him, and sometimes I'm the bad cop because I'm a Dark Knight, so... yeah. Keep your hands and legs inside the ride at all times. Okay, fair enough.
Dravania is not as much of a fucking wasteland as I thought it would be. It's actually kind of nice here. It looks like Gridania, but bigger.
Oh? Gridania in a snow-covered land like this?
Gridania next to a snow-covered snowland. Also, I'm sad.
Why?
Because now I have to avoid all the enemies even more so than I did before. There are wild chocobos running around here, and I don't want to murder no bird. Murdering birds is for assholes.
Oh, it looks even colder in the Western Highlands than it does in the normal ones. Look at all those icicles. My hands are freezing just looking at this place. And again, that's because I don't have good circulation.
Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken, that the Knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim.
But everything conspired against them, I'll bet.
To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
Thanks, buddy. Well, guess we're here. Hope Confucius will still be around somewhere. Because as much as it's nice to have the... Oh, here he is. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, also, another thing that we can keep in mind. Off-screen, I received a gift. Amarella was generous enough to give me a duplicate barding that he received from one of the dungeons that he was doing, or they were doing. It is a Leviathan barding for Confucius. So now, not only do I have a costume, a disguise that I can go to, because nobody in the city-states has seen me as a Dark Knight yet, so we don't need the pig suit for the disguise anymore when we go there. Now Confucius also has a disguise, so nobody will even recognize him. And he does look significantly more intimidating like that, I think. So I don't know how that little thing on the bottom there works, but yeah. So now we both got a disguise, so that should work out nicely. All right, let's check out the Falcon's Nest. Just taking a world tour here, pretty much. It does look awesome, doesn't it? I like it. He can use it for a little while.
Shit, I don't get free shit.
What?
Oh, so you get free shit, I don't get free shit. I can't even talk. You gave me, like, rare-ass gloves, fucking 20 pots of goddamn dye.
I did.
Yes.
Is this the only ether right here? Let's see. Well,
This is the worst idea I've ever had.
Oh, you don't get the full map here. Oh, okay, interesting.
We have a long journey ahead of us.
Whoa, okay, this is a big place. Holy hell. So you don't get the full map for yourself here anymore, do you? Okay. I will have to... I don't know if you receive a map from somebody or you find it or what, but I guess we'll have to do some exploring, won't we? Because before you got the full map, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember ever having to actually fill out the map in any place.
Damn. Gervania is fucking pretty in the morning. All that orange light bouncing right off the trees, the Bandersnatch wanding off. Wait, Bandersnatch?
20-minute boss fight incoming. Yeah, I can't see any sun. It's just
Bandersnatch is a
clouds.
regular enemy. Holy shit, that waterfall's pretty.
I can't see any sun. It's just clouds and snow here.
I'm in a warmer place. You're not. Also, can we just talk about how the fact that I went from a fucking snow-covered landscape to a goddamn forest? This is strange.
Would that I could see more of the world when I'm on the back of an airborne chocobo. All I could see mostly were the clouds just above us. Sir Redwald, huh?
I need an airborne chocobo. When the hell are we getting our airborne chocobos?
There's a quest available at the Holy Stables at level 52 called I Believe I Can Fly. And I think it unlocks after doing the quest for these brothers. It's also going to be unlocked pretty much when I'm going to be going back to the city-states to do my quest for Monk and Scholar. So
How convenient.
I will tell you when we can do it, and we will go do it. Friend of a friend there, Captain. Or Sir. Captain doesn't exist here. Ah, okay, I guess Lord Dromont put in a good word for me. Nice. Yeah, what can be done here? I am, not very familiar with your recent history, so a little history lesson might be nice. And I'm guessing the Calamity is what brought in the 6 feet of snow that's sitting behind you. Actually, that's a little more than 6 feet, isn't it? It's tall enough to go over the lampposts. Damn. Oh, Ice Heart's over here. Okay. Guess we'll have to do something about that too, won't we?
Crazy fucking Luna is back. Great. It's fucking wonderful. When can you start getting the Shire gear, out of curiosity?
We
60?
need to be able to go to Idleshire, wherever that is. I don't know where it is yet, but eventually we will be able to get there, and that's where we can buy the Heavens or the
I get
Shire
a distinct
gear.
feeling I'm gonna want to die when I start trying to get it.
I do know that we can't get there yet, though. I'm pretty sure
have, like-
you have to get it from unlocking a story quest, like late in Heavensward's lifetime.
All I know is that I have over 1,000 fucking Elegant Tombstone of Poetics.
I still
and I know I'm
haven't
gonna be
spent
spending
mine.
all of them.
I still haven't spent mine on the... I'm probably going to be getting the Ironworks jewelry for Dark Knight once I get it up a little bit further in levels. So support
We
and
should
protection.
really start leveling fucking our level 30 classes. Because I know you took the initiative, but I don't want to go in without somebody I don't know because healing sucks.
Well, I told you where to begin. Just support and protect. No, we'll actually figure out what he needs doing here, and we'll start working on it. Okay, so Sir Redwald, what do you got for me? Let's see. That Rainbow Bolero looks pretty nice.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's not going to be I'm going to need to like go to an inn to fix it for myself, but
That's a fucking...
And what are those factors, and in what order do you need them taken care of? Okay, so let's go see Roth then. And see what we can do about those factors. Ah, here he is. So yeah, we'll see if we can get some of the high quality gear instead of the elegant pieces from now on, and I'll throw it on my retainers and see how much it sells for. Cole, I would recommend, Yugman recommended it to me, and I would recommend that you do that as well. For any, if you don't need to get any gear for your classes out of the quests, then Yugman recommended that we take, like, the high quality gear that you get for the quests sometimes, take it instead of the elegant silver pieces, and then put it on your retainers and sell it. It may take a few days, but to sell it,
Big
but
boy money?
you can make more money than you'd make from the silver pieces. So.
Alright.
Yes, yes, I'm here to help. Seriously, this place is crazy with all this snow. Icicle sprites? Oh, okay. So go and look around and see if we can find some icicle sprites. Alright. That I can do, probably. Let's go this way. Here we go. Over by the striking dummies. Wonder what kind of sprites they're going to have going here. I guess we're going to find out. Confucius, why don't you switch to DPS stance? I'm sure it'll do us some good. Let's have a lay of the land here. Aha! Oops, I didn't really need that. I'm thinking I'm playing, what's it called still? Dark Knight.
It's hard to get over the tanking habits once you develop them.
Now it's retroactively interfering with my DPS abilities. Oh boy. Alright, next one seems to be somewhere over here. If I had to venture a guess, I'd say it's somewhere up here. Because there's a staircase here, and I don't see where else it could be in this circle. So let's have a look. Aha, here we go. Keep your eyes peeled, gentlemen. They could be anywhere, but if I had to guess, they're probably going to be somewhere in this snow. Yep. Pull the camera out just a little bit there. Nice. I don't think I can line these up, unfortunately. But even though I can't line them up, doesn't mean I can't Fierce Demon Fang them.
Fierce.
Alright, one more to go. Gotta be somewhere around the Aetheryte crystal here. By the looks of it. Aha, here we go. Right over here. Man, the monsters are already getting inside the towns and stuff here, too. This is gonna be insanity. Alright, let's see what we can find. Okay. Guess we knew what we were gonna find, but, you know. There we go. Cool. I could probably get back up from right here, couldn't I? I'm digging the music around Ishgard so far too. Like, I like the town themes over in the Foundation and the Pillars, and the theme here is pretty nice too. It all kind of has this like somber feeling, you know, like it's the whole, and it makes sense because this whole place has pretty much been you know, run into the ground basically since the Calamity. I did find my marks, yes. And I will do the best I can to hop to it when a task is undone. Speaking of which, here's another quest. What we got here? Rainbow robes of healing, aiming, and casting. I wish I had a market board like right here so I could check to see. Does this lead straight back to... That does lead straight back to the Foundation. Okay. Well, I guess we could go look then. You know what I could do, though, is I could, well, I'm going to go check right now anyway, but what I could do is I could just take what I was going to take as a scholar anyway, and then just toss it up on the board. So, guessing you're the person to talk to if I want to go back to the Foundation, huh? Apparently not. Guess we just go like this. Where's that chocobo we're borrowing? I am confused.
I am very confused.
You think you see a mountain? There's mountains everywhere. Okay, well, I don't know if we can get back right now. So yeah, I guess we'll just take what I would have taken as a scholar anyway. Hope it sells. I don't know. Like I said before, I don't like sitting on stuff, so sometimes I'm like, I get impatient if it doesn't sell by the time I stream again, but it's fine. Oh, there's Cole. So we'll take the Rainbow Robe of Healing this time. Make an investment, don't you know?
An investment, he says.
There's a big statue out in the waste. Okay. It's called the Pike.
Poink.
Okay. So let's head out to the Pike then. And I think that the weekly stuff is reset, hasn't it? Yes, it has. Okay. So then we will go and fight things on the way to the Pike, because that way... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That way Confucius can get some EXP out of the thing. We have a fate over here, too. Run, Riders, run. It's almost over, though, so... Probably not going to be a thing. It's cool, though, because it's like... we're getting into a whole new area that we haven't been to yet, so... We get to go exploring for the first time in a long time. How do I get off this wall? Oh, here we go. There's some stairs here. I didn't quite see these. Where do we have Tornado Kick here, anyway? I have it there. I might want to switch these. I don't have Tornado Kick yet, or Elixir Field, but I'm going to swap these here. Stick that there. We'll use that tentatively until I get Tornado Kick, and then I'll figure out if that's where I want it to be. Because I do plan on using it, even though it's, you know... Ooh, new location. Cool. River's Meat. Oh, I see how it... Okay, I see. So what happens is you'll go to a new place and it'll fill part of your map out. Okay. That's cool. I can dig it. Let's go see what kind of beasties wait for us out here.
Level 50s.
Just
and a lot of
follow the ice path. If they're passive, though, I'm probably not going to fight them. If they're aggressive, I will. But so let's go see. Let's go greet the local fauna and flora.
Just don't go to Dravania. There's wild chocobos there, and I don't think you want to murder chocobos. That's what bad people do.
I don't know, man. If they don't follow the order of Confucius.
Heretics!
Pretty much. Steinbach. Aggressive deer. You told me the first thing I'd find as an aggressive enemy out here is a bunch of deer. I wouldn't have believed you! They are tanky, though, aren't they? Let me do my full combo, basically. Even with Confucius here. Interesting. How much more of the map did that fill? None of it. Okay. Let's move north and see if it fills any more out. Oh, here we go. Here's some enemies to kill. What's that thing over their head? Well, let's see what we can do about it. Come on, Confucius. Oh, that's the hunt mark. Okay. I see. Man, they hurt a little, don't they? Might at some point actually have to use the healing stance with Confucius there.
I get the distinct feeling that these two main quests that we're doing right now are going to take us a long while.
Well, there is only, like I said, there's only 94 quests in Heavensward's story, so they have to kind of spread it out a little bit.
It's only 94 quests. Shit, we're gonna finish this in like 20 streams.
Okay. So we got some seals, we got some experience, and we got some money for killing those things.
This is the area where I told
Nice.
you to watch for the cliff. Don't be an ass. Don't be a dumbass. Go over the bridge like me.
Okay.
Or I should say, don't jump off the bridge like me because you think it's a shortcut. In reality, it isn't a shortcut.
Okay, so we have 1-star mark bills. We did the deep eyes, so what else do we have here? Upland Mylodons. These are in the Sea of Clouds. This is in the Dravanian Forelands, and also this. Okay. So the other thing that's in Kurthus Western is the Upland Mylodons, so let's go have a look. This seems like a nice little incentive, these hunt bills, to kind of, you know, not just go straight for the quest marker, you know? The Anvil, the Warrens, Grey Tail Falls, the Ninth Vare, Black Iron Bridge, Camp Rivers Meet. We're almost to the Convictory, whatever that's all about. I don't know what that was off in the distance either. I just saw a big plume of light. Huh. Well, let's keep an eye out for those Mylodons. Gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, that's probably what that was. Okay. It's Cole fighting a deep eye.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
I'm doing a freaking quest.
Did you take any of the bills for the Clan Centurio yet? Might not want to stand there, Confucius. I can't Isuna you on this class.
Swords.
There we go. Make some room! See how much faster that goes with a chocobo?
To be fair, he was below half health because I was launching swords at him.
True. Oh good, the paralyzed went away. Thermont, I was told to seek you out. He did, yes. 5 years neglect, huh? That's not good. Oh, okay, sure. Go kill some more deep eyes. Cole probably just did that.
Yup.
I'm gonna do it now. Not range, huh? Guess you gotta be pretty close.
To the
That's 2.
Another long walk awaits us.
Another long walk in the cold abyss.
Fucking hurt this image.
I have Bloodbath back. I should pop that. There we go. Well, it didn't help me that much, but that's okay. Gave me a little health. I believe these belong to you now. There you go. All I can think about is the fact that I practically peeled those bristles off from directly in their eye sockets. So that's all. I'm sorry, man. There's nothing else going through my brain right now.
Ew.
Oh, I guess I didn't really take a good look at the statue on the way here, did I? Ah, okay. Makes sense. Well, good. I say keep up the good work, then. Okay, so let's try taking the Rainbow Robe of Healing and see if we can sell it.
I mean, I have several pieces of high quality gear I can now sell.
Well,
Just
good.
hope it gets me some of that money.
Well, good. I'm gonna try to take a look at this statue. Let's see, without the deep eyes killing me. Oh, excuse me, Confucius. Whoops. Pardonnez-moi. There we go. Ah. So he's even got a cloak for his armor there. Would that I could get one of those around here. So what else needs doing there, Theramont? Let's see. We have Archaeo Skin Gloves of Striking. I'll be taking those. Oh, yeah, I guess we could go back to Falcon's Nest, sure. Knight named Sir Isidore. Okay. At the Anvil.
The Anvil sounds like a place we go to fight a primal.
Wasn't the, wasn't Titan in some place that was close to that, or was it actually the Anvil? I forget.
It was the naval.
Hmm. The Naval, that's why. Oh, a package.
Don't worry. Don't worry,
I can do
Aggro.
that.
One day you'll be able to fly and use those mechanized wings.
Tch. Okay, so we're heading off to the west ever so slightly to get to the Anvil. Maybe we'll see those Mylodons on the way. If we do, cool. If not, well, there's Deep Eyes to kill on the way, so I can do that instead. Oh, 2 Deep Eyes. I'm totally unprepared for 2.
That's a fucking lie.
That's why it was cynicism. Hmm. Well, while he's using an AoE, let me make sure I can use my position oath. Don't really
I wonder
get
when
that
Heavensward
chance
is
too
going to
much.
actually, like, send us into a dungeon.
Wow.
I wonder when Heavensward is just going to, like, actually send us into a dungeon.
I think it's a decent number of quests before you get your first dungeon, but I'm not
Oh,
100% sure about that. The folks in the chat were saying there's an optional dungeon that is going to be coming up eventually.
Speaking of optional dungeons and by extension primals, when the hell are we going to fight Odin?
Odin?
Or we decided to not fight him in the last stream and I've just forgotten it.
No, we will fight him. It's just, I kind of want to make sure that I get through Heavensward's main story before we go, you know,
Off and murder extra primals?
before I get off on a tangent and then end up
Fuck, man.
not.
If we're going to go off on tangents, we may as well go off on the biggest tangent,
Well, that would mean,
which is literally just run the coils.
I was going to say that would mean Bahamut, but yeah.
Because the coils has smexy-ass weapons in Glamour.
How's Quinfucius
You know,
doing on
Bahamut.
experience? Not bad. Not bad. We got 80 more enemies to kill before he can get 10% of his level, but, I mean, he's getting 600 experience an enemy. That's not bad. All things considered. I think I'm getting to the Anvil properly here.
You think you're getting to the end, but it's not. But you just not.
I think I'm getting to the Anvil, I said.
That's what maps are for, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the road was correct to get there.
I see.
Turns out it was. Oh, somebody's got a chocobo up here. Could be the folks that are stationed here. So, Isidore, I was told to seek you out. Yeah, this ice-crusted package. There you go. What? I must have missed something. Oh, you left him a package of some, like, a box lunch, basically. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess. Well, we came out here for nothing, but we got to see the sights a little more, so that's nice. Let's see if we can get back on a new section of the map at all. I guess I could move just straight south to the left of this Fate, and then head, I guess, for us it would be west, but It would actually be east based on where north is. So I'm guessing the fate is down here. Yeah, the fate's down here. So let's see if we can pop that new location thing up here somewhere. Maybe it's up here. Fate joined. No, thank you. I just want the new location discovered. I might not be able to get up here to discover the new location just yet, though, because it looks like the Bed of Bones and the Swift Run River are over there. We might have to go around the mountains here to discover it. But, I mean, if I go just basically as close to straight down as I can here, it should be somewhat okay. These deep eyes appear to be giving whoever that guy is a little bit of trouble. Oh, hang on. There you go. Not somebody I can click on, that's all I know. Well, we'll just have to make sure we fight these guys one at a time. No big deal. Suppose I didn't really need that true north, but oh well. It's weird seeing people just randomly traveling the roads around here, though. Like, because there's random NPCs that'll, like, walk around and do that sort of stuff. Like, there was a dude that was just walking on the ice path there. It was not a player because he just disappeared. So, it's just like a traveler or a refugee or something with his chocobo.
Just a random dude.
It's interesting, though. It's, again, not something you saw in the vanilla game. It makes this place feel more like it's got some life to it, I guess. Okay. Let's return here to the gentleman that sent us. Doesn't say from here what his name is. I've forgotten already. But that's okay. We'll still meet up with him and tell him that the job's done. And I mean, we've gained, like, what? 150,000, 175,000 experience on monks since we got here, basically, so that's not too bad. Oh, Roth is not the one that we turn in the thing for. Okay. Probably Sir Redwald, then. Yep. Yeah, just a little bit. Running around the Highlands just a smidge. Oh, okay, sure. What needs doing there, sir? And yeah, like I said, when we go back to Ishgard, I'll go to the inn and I'll replace everything, all the stuff here. Okay, we're taking the Archaeo Skin Gloves of Healing. Well, like I said, to them and to you, I've seen my fair share of scraps, so... A reconnaissance party, huh? Okay. Right, yeah, it's kind of crazy out there. Okay, can do. Working together here, Artoiro, aren't we? Area near Camp Rivers meet. Okay. Right. Okay. And knowing our luck, they probably took shelter there and they're about to be attacked as soon as we get there. Camp Rivers meet is a fair deal west, well, northwest, basically, from... It's a little north of the Anvil. Okay. So follow the ice path and then bear to the west. Got it.
Just watch the fall.
Right. almost tempted to go like this while I'm thinking about it. Excuse me. Since we're here, might as well set this up as our home point, just in case. Excuse me. Good lord. Oh, missed another auto host there. Did I say the auto hosts originally? Well, Kira, Pem, and Shadow Snake, thank you for the auto hosts. Appreciate those. How we doing on Confucius's thing here? 24 enemies. Okay. We're getting there. We are certainly getting there. Alright, well the ice path appears to veer off in a different direction than where we need to go from here, so let's just do the best we can to find our way from here. I mean, I do have a marker on my map, so that should make it a little easier to find. I don't know if that Howling Fist was what attracted the Deep Eye here. Probably. If I had to guess. One other thing that I've actually noticed from what I've done, where I've done the Adventurer Squadron stuff, is that it appears that the units that you use in Adventurer Squadrons keep the abilities that they would have, even if they're a higher level than whatever dungeon you're playing in. Because I was doing 1,000 Maws of Totorak with an Adventurer Squadron earlier today. That dungeon's a bastard with CPU players, by the way. Instead of actual players that know how to dodge the poison mechanics. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I was doing 1,000 Maws of Totorak, and one of the people that I took is a monk, or a pugilist, and you're synced to level 27 in the dungeon, and he had, he was using Demolish all the time. And I was like, wait a minute, you don't get that till like level 30, what the hell? So, I'm pretty sure they keep some skills. Where does this path lead anyway, this ice path? Oh, well, it leads north to the Black Iron Bridge, which is not exactly where we need to go. We need to veer off the beaten path here, right about now. Yeah, it might be a little bit slower going here in Ishgard, just by comparison to what we had going back in A Realm Reborn. Not only because I lack Road to 60, but also because the enemies here are still gonna try. Like even the enemies at the beginning of these areas are still gonna try to beat me up, even if I get up to level 60. So, I mean, I could go Scholar, and perhaps in the future at some point I will. But like if I get too impatient with it, I don't know. I don't get impatient that easily for this sort of stuff, though. So. There we go. So now the question of the matter is our quest giver right over near that Steinbach? Actually, it's probably closer to where I'm standing right now. We'll find out in a moment. does make quite a difference, doesn't it? Oh, there's our Artorial. Artorial. I keep wanting to say Artorial. I don't know why. Probably has something to do with Artorias of the Abyss, if I had to guess.
I would not be at all surprised.
Okay, that is a long way down. Holy hell. Let's not fall off the ridge then. What's up, Artorial? Artorial? Oh, down there is Camp River's Meat. Okay. Glad I didn't go all the way down there before coming up here to talk to you. Excuse me. Oh, okay, east of the Black Iron Bridge, and there's a way down. Gotcha. So we'll head east. Yeah, it's nice that they kind of do this, where they sort of tell you, hey, you know, there's a lot of stuff to do up here, and it's a big area, but you'll end up exploring all of it anyway by the time you're done with the quests, because the quests actually introduce you to the area and let you kind of roam about it a little bit. So that's a nice touch. I like that. This looks like the bridge here.
And this looks like death here.
You know, down the ridge. So let's see if we can find this little shortcut. Or those Mylodons. Both would be nice. I wouldn't have any idea where to even find the Mylodons at this point. I could look it up, but it's not overly critical. Yeah, they would have left a campfire or something. That's true. Okay. So is this the trail? Looks like it. Okay. Burgathurs. Huh. That looks meaner than most. Hey, a new location. Filling in our map little at a time. Down here is the Warrens, Greytail Falls, the Pike, and the 9th Vare. But we are heading to the west, so we will probably discover a new location again on our way. We'll just hug the bridge. It's not, like I said, that critical that we go too far with our exploring. Alright, let's see how badly this thing kicks my ass. 413 a hit isn't bad. If I handle them one at a time, we should be fine. There we go. Cool. Hey, SB, how's it going? How was Dark Knight? I've practiced on it a little bit. I still think I'm not great at the all of the rotational stuff, and all the. I mean, it's only day 2, so I'm not great at it yet, but I'll get better at it. Am I at Falcon's Nest first? Yes, we're doing the quests at Falcon's Nest currently. We're doing the one that takes us to Camp River's Meat right now. So. Which is, I think it's a couple of quests in. Like 2 or 3 quests into the thing. So. Okay, we got wolves to deal with now. Did we fight silver wolves before? I don't think we did. They act basically the same as the wolves back in the normal Kurthus. I have True North, but I might as well wait for it until I fight the other wolf. I need to check something real quick. Hang on. Check 1, check 2. Okay, good. Didn't check that before starting, just making sure that we don't have a situation like we had when I did Dark Souls 3, where I had my mic off for the first hour and 19 minutes of one of those streams. That was that was not my shining moment, I'll say that much. Maybe I shouldn't stand in a nerve sever. That doesn't seem like such a good idea. Okay, good.
That doesn't sound like a fine thing to do, i.e. stand on it.
I'd like to keep my nerves, thank you.
Shits.
Yeah, they are kind of important. The first hour Heavensward launched, a rank spawned right next to the crystal where I am, so there were like 50 plus level 50 people trying to fight it and dying. Nice.
Yeah.
They really needed to set their home point then, didn't they? What's the good word there, Artoiro? How far have you gotten, Cole? SP wants to know.
I'm at the quest at the end of our hope.
Okay. So whatever that one is.
It's one that's coming that you're coming up on.
Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, you watch the entrance. I'll go into the camp and see if Helgen got hit by a dragon. Because that's the feeling I'm getting here. Just make a spin there, Silverwolf. Just make a spin. Oops. I was gonna say, he didn't accidentally catch me with that nerve sever, did he? No, I didn't walk that far forward. Yeah, looks as abandoned can be, aside from a sprite and a couple of wolves. Other than... Oh, okay, there's the reconnaissance party. Cool. Let's go pay them a visit. And hopefully help them get back on their feet. Time the audio wasn't on. I was also studying and had the stream volume low, so you didn't pay attention. No, that's fine, Conquer. It's no problem. It's just I get like concerned. I get anxiety about it now sometimes when I think about it. So, but it was fine. It was no trouble. It wasn't your fault. It was my fault for not checking, if anything. Yeah, messages seem to be showing up twice in people's chat for some reason today, SP. I'm not sure why. It's probably just a Twitch thing. So. For what it's worth, they're only showing up once for me. My chat is popped out from the desktop, though. So if you have your chat in the Twitch window there, maybe popping it out might make a difference. I don't know. Just trying to find solutions to something I don't fundamentally understand, so... Gaunt figure. Uh-oh. Well, they don't appear. They appear to. The gauntness appears to be something that's legitimately affecting their HP. They ain't been eating well. Oh God, I got stunned. Stun me, will you? They were foolish, because I fierce demon fanged them. Need some help there, sir? Or ma'am, I can't see. Your head's down. What on earth happened here? Might be OBS or something since it's not on Twitch chat log with the stream itself. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, it is showing up twice, isn't it? That's a weird thing. Is there any way I can fix that? Let me go to Streamlabs. Let's see. My account? No. Widgets. Chat box. Oh, I don't need a tutorial OBS or Streamlabs. I actually know how to do this stuff.
You're a capable human being.
Widget URL copied. Okay. Now let's go like this. Chat is here. Properties.
For another May.
Replace the URL. That URL looks different. Maybe that's the issue. Okay. I've replaced the URL. We'll see if it shows up once, twice, 3 times, whatever now. But the URL was different for some reason, so maybe it was... maybe Streamlabs updated something in their widgets and just didn't tell me. I don't know, man. Let's see here. Hey, there's only one message. Nice. Hopefully it stays that way. Well, you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere here, man. If anybody came over here, they probably would have fallen off the cliff. Well, you know, I do what I do. Anybody else left of the scouting party? Well, at least they didn't get caught in a furious blizzard south of here and fall off the cliff. Oh. Probably Dravanians then, huh?
Well, of course.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you should not go. We should go, but you need to go back to safety there. Alright, let's take the Archaeo Skin Gloves of Healing. And again, see if we can sell them on the board. Get a package deal going for all these things. Yeah, I don't know what it was all about, Conquer, but at least it's fixed now. I hope. Hang on, let me knock on wood, make sure. There we go. So what should we do there, Artoirel? Should you take him back, and I should go and probably hunt for Iceheart based on the picture here? Or are we both going to go? Right. Okay. Fair enough. I figured that was how things were going to go, so I will go check it out. Nah, I got it, man. I'm good. I got Quinfucius here. We'll be fine. He's only here for 2 more minutes, though. I better give him a Gasal Green. There you go, buddy. Okay. Now we're good. Oh, the wolf must have respawned and wandered back into the camp. Okay. So it's just across the frozen river. Got it. Maybe I shouldn't run straight at the wolves, because it seems like Quinfucius always gets paralyzed when I do that. Oh, well. Use my positionals while I can. It's weird, though, being able to do my full rotation all of a sudden with Monk, where I do all 3 of my combinations before I have to refresh Twin Snakes again. Because, you know, so far in the game, we haven't really had too many opportunities to actually do that. So now it's like, well, okay, this is unusual. How do I get down to this river without cramping up my legs by jumping off a cliff? Let's see. Oh, probably could go down this way. Or, you know, sort of this way. Those wolves are leaving me alone. We'll leave them alone for now. Because more than likely, by the time I come back this way, they'll have respawned anyway. How about we cross here? Might be a little... Is this ice actually... No, it's not like actual ice. It's just aesthetic ice. Oop, get me out of there. Maybe I shouldn't have popped True North right next to the instance, huh? Because I might need it while I'm there. Ah, some fresh footprints and a dead body. Great. That is a polar bear. What's next? The abominable snowman? Alright, let's try this. See what Iceheart has waiting for me at the end of the rainbow here. Guess we follow him then. Duty commenced. Okay, find the heretic's hiding place. Oh great, hide and seek in a big snowstorm. Fantastic. Ah, suspicious footprints. They keep going north. Ice trap. Is it worth engaging an ice trap without Confucius? I'm going to give it a wide berth. As much as I would like the experience, I don't have Confucius with me, so I would rather that we both get experience if we're going to engage in foes. I mean, if they come too close to me, I will engage, but if they don't, then I won't have to. Yeah, like that. Like that. Since this is weird for you, it must have glitched because it was absurdly dark. Don't think it was your screen, but the area loaded, so it was most completely dark out. I think Cole had the same thing happening there, SP. It doesn't seem to be that dark for me right now. Maybe it'll be darker as I go forward in the mission here, or the duty. But we'll see. It does look pretty dark off on the horizon there, but...
Just in the name of all that is holy, don't go looking for the next set of footprints without checking every single one of
wow.
them. I made that mistake.
Why, was there a Yeti? No, there's a cane-waving heretic that's probably going to heal everyone, so...
No, I got lost.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
I'm a genius, remember?
Ah, right. I was gonna say, can I hit the Wild-Eyed Swordsman? Because he seems to be the one that's most critical to kill. Hey, another heretic has spawned. Nice. Just casually refresh, keep my HP up a little bit. In good shape. Come say that to my face!
Dex.
Well, apparently he could, because that stun did not work. What do you mean help? Get back here! Why, you little!
Keep chasing him, Jimmy. Chase him as though you've never chased someone before.
Oh, I popped sprint, so I will. What if I kill him before he gets to his destination?
I'm pretty sure you failed the mission.
Damn. Stay here! Hey!
Get your ass!
I'm talking to you! Oh, he's fully resistant to stun. And I don't think he's taking any more damage anymore. So... how can I stay on him while also... okay, well... I was gonna say, while also not fighting these ice traps, but... alright, well, I still have his little thing on the map there, so... hopefully I can, still see it. Did he stop? No, he didn't stop. Okay. Now off he goes. Did it say frost? Oh, frost grenade. Okay, I thought it said frost giant. I was gonna be like, welp!
Frost giant.
We out here, boys. That was a weird sound for a bomb. Just don't blow up. Thank you. What's their aggro range? That's an aggressive ice sprite. Okay. At the very least, you'll definitely get lost. Lost in the snowy fields. Great.
Trust me, that happened to me. It wasn't fun. That was thankfully it was before I just had to follow the guy.
I see something in the distance. Coldwind Batelieu. Oh, I'm not getting any experience for this. Damn. Well, he looked like he was moving off in this direction, so... ah. Oh, but he's on my radar again. Oh, he's up there. Okay, cool. First, let's get through this burb. Now, if I were a heretic, I gotta say, a place like that probably wouldn't be my first guess, because it is kind of obtrusive, but... well, I guess, you know, if you need to get out of the cold, take whatever you can get. Knock, knock. Aw, I was hoping for there to be, like, a big reception waiting. I could be like, stop, police! Just knock the door down. Special delivery! I should, yeah, take care of you first. Virus! Probably you next. At the very least, get that going. Pop this. Wow. Too many AoEs. Too much stuff in the ceiling. I can't see. Line them all up and Fierce Demon Fang. Wow. You want to talk about Wild Eyes? Let me show you some Wild... Oh, wait, I can't show you Wild Eyes because I have a cowl over my head. Yeah, Hand of the Destroyer might be a good idea, wouldn't it? No, they don't have any more casters. It's fine. True north. Oh, they're dead. Okay, never mind. I thought there was going to be more than that. Sate my bloodlust! Alright, well.
God damn it.
Let's see what's going on in here. Maybe if we wait long enough, we'll find Iceheart. Duty complete. Yeah, Hand of the Destroyer and Rock Breaker probably would have been nice there. Rock Braver. Unfortunately, I don't have Form Shift to go straight into them. I could have probably used Perfect Balance. Oh well. Haven't had enough of a chance to practice using Perfect Balance yet. Not enough fights with multiple enemies with Monk. Perhaps later. Iceheart, we meet again.
Looking for me, I presume.
Actually, just looking to see who the heretics are following. I suppose it makes sense it would be you. Oh, hey, baby Midgard Sormir. What are you doing here?
Ah, the child who glimpsed the truth.
Who, Iceheart?
No, it cannot be.
What? Do you two know each other?
He cameth unto me.
Well, of course they do.
Didst thou,
But did she try to lay with you?
alike in gifts,
That's a question that I don't feel like.
different paths.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd feel comfortable knowing the answer either.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo.
Ah, okay. Well, that solves that mystery.
The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them.
Nothing. That's the point.
But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came.
Oh, the Echo existed before the Calamity? Oh. Guess you learn something else new every day.
Us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche.
Alright.
And then I was alone.
Did you find a rock piece and chisel your way out?
So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own.
Okay, so that's why nobody likes you around here, because you're a free thinker who's willing to forego the ethics of your people in order to live.
I was
Thonking.
found, of course.
Big think.
And not by
I'm thinking about the fact that you're also kind of sure that, you know, Mr. Dark Knight over there.
I don't even know how to Race Velgir? Race Velgir?
How very nice.
I'm gonna go with Race Velgir because I've been pronouncing Midgard Sormir with the R as like a YR. So we'll go with Race Velgir.
And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes.
Who's Race Velgir's?
Chris Velgia.
In 1.0, Ishgard was not Snow White
I
Doll.
was chosen to deliver this
Yeah, I think they
revelation
mentioned
to
that.
the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
Are you sure? Are they playing a trick, maybe? Yeah, here's the question, I think. What about all the people that you killed along the way in your mission?
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered.
It's a common tale in Ishgard, I think.
Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
And now you're in bed with them. What's your point?
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now.
Yeah, time kind of doesn't have much of a point when you live forever, does it? Saw a vision from his past. Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
They'd like to. I mean, the Fury is their... By the Fury, it's in their lingo. It's in their colloquialisms. There's your SAT word for the day.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored.
Well, I'm not going to try to stop you, but maybe it would be in your best interest to stay out of my way.
We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
I wouldn't talk about this like we're the same person. I mean, I know that we're both convicted and talking to dragon people, but other than that, I think that's where the similarities end, unfortunately. Well, that solved practically nothing. Let's go back to the Falcon's Nest. I think. I don't think this is the village that we just, or the camp that we were just at. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you went after you brought our friend back. Oh, okay, so is this outside the house then? Okay, fair enough. They were, yes. Not much of a farmhouse anymore, though, huh? I mean, I did beat up a whole bunch of them, didn't I? Well, I don't need my efforts recognized. I just need to know that I'm doing everyone a service here. That's what Alphenode wants, after all. Be of service to them so they can be of service to us. Just hope he doesn't get as hasty with them as he was with the rest of Eorzea. Yeah, this place is kind of at the end of the road here, isn't it? So. Yeah, let's not linger in the cold then, I think. Probably for the best. Okay. Yeah, but I have to get to the warm fire first. You can just go there. Alright, let's beat our way back through the snow and ice. I mean, I think if we just go this way, we can end up back at this river thing down here. Gorgogni Holding. And then Hemlock's over there, so maybe we can go that way while we're heading in that direction. Fight a few things along the way, why not? More things we fight, the more Quinfucius can gain some EXP.
Indeed.
I'm not in the right position with my positionals. There we go.
Don't go with that Dark Knight logic. Don't just stand still and take it.
Oh, I wasn't
Do
standing
positions.
still.
I know.
Just not positioning myself correctly. We're still looking for those, oh, what were those things called for my clan marks? Upland Mylodons. They gotta be around here somewhere. They said in Riversmeet, and this is probably one of the only sections of Riversmeet we haven't been to, is down here somewhere. So let's follow the river then. We'll follow it over towards Hemlock, and then we'll veer back to the west to make our way home. Frost grenades, not really my cup of tea. Sleet trap. Okay, so that's the fate, is the sleet traps that they have there. Alright. We'll leave well enough alone. I'm not going to be able to get to Hemlock from here, am I? Oh, maybe. If it's, you know, on ground level rather than up on this hill. So we can go this... No, this isn't going to lead me there. This will only lead me to probably a dead end. So...
Most likely.
And I already have that part explored, so let's go this way. And explore. There we go. Ah, here we go. An upland Mylodon. See how tough this beastie is. Looks tough. It's like a mini behemoth. Oof, Jesus, snow flurry. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I'll go roar someplace else. And looks like there's a couple more over here. I think we only need... Okay, so we do need 3. Alright, I was going to say, I think we only need 2, but... No such luck. Whoa, slow ball. Uh-oh. Get the hell away from that. That's 2. How's our map look? Okay, so we didn't quite go to Hemlock, but it looks like maybe we can get there from up here by this little ice lake near the bridge. Maybe. We'll give it a shot. Say stand still, but he will not. Cool. A little extra experience, a few extra seals. It all works out. Does that lead up the cliff, or is that just kind of on the cliff? Can't really tell. I guess we won't know until we find out. Might lead up the cliff, because I just discovered a new location, so... Let's see here. Hemlock. And then if we go down this way towards the bridge, that could lead us to the 9th there, maybe? Just trying to fill the map out pretty much, so... I guess we don't have a reason to go there just yet because of the... We don't have a quest there or anything, so let's just keep veering this way. See if we can fill that last little section out. There's more Mylodons. We are at 51 enemies for Confucius, so we're in good shape right now. Tried to split it up a little bit. I've got a full week before I have to fill that out, so... How close are we? Pretty close. Cool. In we go, then. Nice, we got both dots on him. Getting that Choco Beak moving. I do kind of wish that Confucius used Choco Beak a little earlier in his rotation, though, because that would make things a little easier. Okay, so there's got to be a way down to the river here somewhere. Looks like the bridge is right there. So let's just see how far of a drop it is. It's probably a pretty sheer drop, if I had to guess. Yeah, that's a hefty drop right there. Alright, we'll go down on the other side of the bridge then. And then once we do that, we will... I'm just going to go off in that direction, maybe to get to that... no, that statue I think we've been to, haven't we? Yeah, that's the pike. I'm just looking to see if I can fill in this little section there. Although that might not even be a section, now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I don't think that's a section. I think that's the end of the map right there. Could be, anyway. Well, we've explored a decent chunk of the highlands for now. Whoa. I suppose, though, since we've explored all of it for right now, I could probably just use Confucius as a mount and ride my way back. Matter of fact, I think I will. Let's ride, Confucius. Ah, that's right, I don't have my mount speed here just yet. Probably won't have it for a while, so we may or may not be going just as slowly as we would anyway. At this point, I may as well practically pop Fists of Wind. To make this a little easier. Probably move faster with Fists of Wind than I do like this. I mean, it's not bad, it's just... I'm so used to the mount speed being so fast, all of a sudden you go slow again, it's like, aw. I want to go fast.
I wanna go fa-
That Steinbach's probably going to aggro, so let's just nip that in the bud before it becomes a problem. Let's see how much faster we move with Fists of Wind on. I don't know, that seems like it's... Maybe it's because I'm moving a little faster. Maybe I'm having just like... Maybe it's an optical illusion. But this seems like about as quickly as I was moving previously. With Confucius, like when I was riding on Confucius there, that is. Position for my positionals. There we go. There we go. All right. Almost back now. Just keep following the road and we'll be sure to get there eventually. Oh, there's a fade over here. That looks like a player, maybe?
Possibly.
Maybe. No, it's a House Durandare guard. Alright. Or House Durandare Knight. We'll let them do their thing. Oh! Okay, apparently these Silver Wolves want to fight me anyway. I thought they didn't fight you if you were 4 levels or higher. Maybe it's different in Ishgard, though. Oh well. Alright, let's report our successes to the good sir in charge here, and then, I don't know, maybe after that we'll be going back to Ishgard? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm sure there's still plenty to do over there. Sir Redwald, we have liberated a hideout from the heretics. Though it be a farmhouse, I hope it serves you well. Well, yeah, like I just said. Liberated someplace from the heretics.
Nice.
Something like that, yeah. I don't know, is it best to keep the information that the heretics are headed by a lady who isn't that different from me? Is it best to keep that from these people? Probably. They don't trust me as it is, so... Guess keeping my mouth shut in this case is probably a good idea.
Good thing you're a silent protagonist.
Yeah, really. Yeah, that tends to happen when I get come to new places. I tend to get things done a lot quicker than they were happening before. I think that's the
I believe
protagonist
because,
thing again,
how do I
so...
put this? You don't give a shit.
No, it's because I'm the protagonist, so the story moves with me.
We have this 100-year-long religious conflict between two very misunderstood nations that don't actually want to kill each other and has been influenced over several hundred years. The protagonist enters the picture. It's fixed in a week.
I was gonna say, yeah, let me just...
There's literally no racism left in the entire country, even though there was bonding. There's no realism in the scenario. The protagonist literally came in here, slapped a wrench on these broken gears, and everything's turning fine.
Pretty much. Okay, so we have to go back to House Fortin in order to make our way from here. Okay, is the way open this time? Let's find out. Because last time I was here, the gate did not open. The gate still does not open. How the hell do I get out of here? Where's my... Do I have to go to the Chocobo Keep to get my black Chocobo to leave here? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Let's find out.
Possibly.
Let's go find out. Hi there. You wouldn't happen to know how I could get home, would you? Foundation is 1 minute away, 5 gil. Need to get a bit into the patch content to resolve the main Heavensward content plotline. So you mean patch content post Heavensward? Damn it, now I'm going to have to delay side quests even more.
My brother refuses to stop playing until Heavensward is completely at peace.
Yeah, I could teleport, but it costs more than 5 gil, so...
You cheap-ass motherfucker.
I set my home point. Oh, so this is how it is on a flying chocobo. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I set my home point to the what's it called? The Falcon's Nest, because I wasn't sure how long we'd be there for. So I said, I'll set it there. Mistake I won't make again. I'm gonna reset my teleport point to right here so I can just cast return. Let's see here. Aetheryte Plaza is right down here. And set home point. There we go. Cool. I should probably use the Aetheryte anyway. Because we got to give a few things to my retainers to sell at the Jeweled Crozier. I've probably got some items that I don't need hanging around, like some random monster loot or something that I don't need to sell. So we'll do that too. Okay, who sells these? Who should I sell these with, rather? Let's see. Healers. The only healing class that starts the game is Conjurer, and that's in Gridania, so let's sell our healing gear there. Not that it would be any good to them, you know, while they're at that low level as a Conjurer. But, well, you know. Let's see here. So we need to go here. And we need to give up... What are we giving up here? That I'm using. That I don't need, so entrust that to Retainer. Wow, I got a lot of gloves, apparently. Do I have the Sky Pirate's helm on me? I don't. I should go get that too, actually, from the,
You gotta love how they send you on these quests as a goddamn class quest, and it's just like, oh hey, bet you wish you got this skill, and when bet you wish you had this skill, like, well, I don't know, fucking clemency, to heal yourself in the middle of battle because these enemies hit like fucking trucks. Oh look, you get clemency out of the quest.
After I needed it. After I needed it, thanks game.
Let me just buy some X potions real quick.
Okay, so let's go to the inn so I can grab that Sky Pirate's helmet so we can sell it. And then,
Where the fuck is this guy?
I also need to set up my glamours for my new monk gear. And I guess we'll stick this in the thing so I can use it as glamour once I get Dark Knight up further. Yeah, just hold on to those for now there, Matilda. I'll hit you up once I get to the inn. Hold a moment. So we want to go to here. SB wants to know how Astrologian's going, Cole.
About that. I sort of haven't done anything with it yet because I've been working on my Paladin quest, getting caught up with those and some such.
Well, SP is available whenever you are willing, so that you guys can go run dungeons.
I swear to fucking God. Until I finish this damn main quest, I'm just gonna set my damn home point here. I swear to God, this paladin quest is hard as balls.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel that dreary in here. Like I said, the forum boards made this feel kind of dreary, like it was dark and depressing. But it's not that bad. There's some light. I mean, I don't mind though. I don't mind darker rooms. It's not really that big of a deal as long as there's a little bit of sunlight streaming in, which there is in this case. So we need to equip ourselves with our new found striking gear. It's probably better than what I've got, huh? Yeah, it's a decent bit better.
100 seconds. Okay.
No crit on this one. Skill speed instead. Ech! But that's okay.
If only hollowed ground was more than fucking...
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's gross looking. It's disgusting. Who the hell would wear that?
What's disgusting?
What's this thing called? Hang on. Rainbow Bolero of Striking. It looks like a poncho that has been digested through a cow multiple times.
That was a lovely analogy, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. I thought of it myself. Okay, stick those on. The gloves won't show up because I have the Makai fists on my thingamabobber there.
Makai fist.
Probably you get the feet and the legs from the other quests that we haven't taken from the other brother, I think, at this point.
Although I can't really be complaining that much about my paladin quest. This is the level 58 paladin quest. I suppose it's supposed to be challenging. Unlike everything else I do as a paladin.
Yeah, good idea, SP. As soon as I saw you say that, that's why I clicked on it there. So, okay. Looks like we're good. Let's just fix our glamours on it, and then we'll be good. We need...
Aggressively fixes
I need to restore this to a normal item, because we're not going to use that in our glamours. I need to apply the glamour for this to the Rainbow Bolero, and I need to apply these to the Archaeo skin clothes. Not that we're ever going to really take the Makai fists off, but, well, you know. There we go. That's better.
How much gil did you say I needed for the fucking full set?
For the Battlecraft gear, you mean?
Yeah.
140,000 gil.
Noted. I have 2 levels to get there, and I have probably around 7 million XP to get to level 60.
Gotcha. It's also noteworthy that that's not including the jewelry, but the jewelry's like 15,000 apiece. So.
I don't want to think about that. That's more money that I don't have to spend.
Can't blame you there. SB said that they saw you somewhere.
I probably did. I'm running around like a madman, getting ready to do my 1 instance for my paladin thing, because this shit's hard as balls. Okay. Do I have my potions refreshed?
You irrationally hate this area because it's like Dr. Seuss land.
I think this area looks pretty.
I haven't been there yet, so I can't say one way or the other.
Okay.
Okay, so the Gloam Bracers and the Gloam Coif, or not Gloam Coif, Gloam Tabard, I'll need to take to Limsa at some point so I can give them in for Storm Seals. I don't think I can trade that in.
Hollowed ground again. When I get low on HP, I'm just gonna pop this and put a potion on it.
So I need to sell this, and this, and these, and that. Okay. So that's what we'll do. Okay, Matilda, let's see how you flex your selling skills. Actually, come to think of it, I'm going to take away the Sky Pirate's helm from you and the gauntlets, because those will better serve a tank, and there are no tanks starting in Gridania. So.
I wish I had the Sky Pirate set for my Red Mage. I'd be using that shit for my chest and...
I was gonna say, well, I have pieces, but for your Red Mage, I don't have pieces for your Red Mage, so.
Because I know there's a Sky Pirate set for practically every character.
Yeah, of casting is the one you're looking for.
Where the hell did you even get that Sky Pirate stuff anyway?
Market board.
God damn it.
It's like, where'd you look that up? Internet. Okay, Rainbow Robe of Healing. Let's see what it sells for. There's a high-quality version for 3,000 gil. This is never gonna sell. And they sell about once every, looks like once every 2-3 days. That's actually not bad. This one will get sold quicker.
Okay.
We could probably charge, like... I don't know, man. What's it worth for a normal one? 37.5? So let's charge, like, 18 grand
Do this one.
for that one. It won't sell as the first item that sells, because that one's there for 3,000, so that's never gonna, you know, that one's gonna go first, obviously, but it's an investment. And these sell for 20k for normal quality. The high quality sells for 49. You know what we'll do then? We'll do this. We'll adjust the price on this. We'll make this... this could sell for 20 grand, right? Yeah, it could sell for 20 grand easy. So we'll make it 20 grand for this. And we'll make it 20 grand for these. Thinking about it, I could give people an incentive by sticking some materia in these. I do have some. Well, here's what we'll do.
Materia.
I have some materia that would actually fit into them, I think. I don't know if I have level 5, which might be able to fit into them, but I could probably buy some for fairly cheap on the market board. Well, we'll see if these sell. If they don't sell, I'll stick materia in them to give some people an incentive. So there's that. Let's give Ghost Hammer the ones.
Is there something
for
better than
tanks.
X potions?
I have high elixirs. They give you
Those don't
HP.
help me.
Those give you HP and MP.
I don't need MP. I just need a fuck ton of HP, and unfortunately, I don't have clemency because this game is laughing at me currently.
The high
It
elixirs.
gave me the thing that benefits all clemency before clemency.
The high elixirs give you more HP back than X potions do. As weird as that sounds.
See, my problem is, for some reason, despite the fact that I buffed myself up to be defensive AF and go into this with max shield oath and using hallowed ground, somehow they're still ripping through my 10,000 HP. I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, I might need better armor. Possibly.
Okay. Well, he's got all my other stuff. I could probably get rid of these Cognitome and Hellish Claws now that I think about it. Excuse me. Can't get rid of the armor there, but the weapons I won't need anymore.
So let's see.
Let's see. We need to stick that in my treasure chest for glamour. This you can have because you're gonna sell.
I need level 50.
And where is it? This you can have because you can sell it. Is that everything? Other than the stuff I need to get rid of. Yeah, that's everything. Okay. And let's sell these. So how much do the... Cannot put this item up for sale. Why
What
not?
I'd be real nice about now? The shit I'm selling in the board would sell. That'd be real nice about now.
Why can't I put these up for sale?
What do you mean?
The Sky
What are you trying
Pirate's
to
helm
do?
and gauntlets are not... I can't put them up for sale at all.
Maybe they're untradeable.
Let's have a look. They are not untradeable. I'm confused.
I am also confused constantly.
Well, I guess since I can't sell them, I'll just take them back. Market prohibited? I know they were on the market board. It's where I bought them. So, let me see, maybe there was a message in here that I just didn't see. Oh yeah, it does say market prohibited, doesn't it? So you can buy them on the board but can't sell them? Then how did I buy them?
Seems legit.
I'm even more confused.
It's okay, Jimmy. I live in a constant state of confusion.
Okay, I'm going to take them back since we can't sell them. I don't think I'm going to use them, but I'm going to take them back. Wonder how much they sell for in the regular market. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know what that's all about, but anyway. So let's head back to House Fortemps and tell them that we've succeeded in our ventures.
Fortemps.
I could probably, if I switch to Scholar, take that quest from Eustacia there, but for better clan marks. But I figure we'll wait to do that until Monk, because until Monk is level 56, because that's the class that I'm generally doing the marks with. So yeah, we'll wait on that. They fixed the Dragoon evasive jump glitch. Oh, okay, yeah.
Sad face.
That's unfortunate. No more jumping through space-time to hit the ground without fall damage, unfortunately. Okay, Artoiro, we've completed your little quest. Now that we're here, I would assume. He might have us go out on another errand, but... well, that's okay. Everybody questions my motives until I've proven myself. It's kind of how adventuring works.
It's kind of annoying, don't get me wrong. Fucking go through everywhere, trying to save everyone's lives and shit, and everyone's just questioning the motivations, even though I've slain 6 gods, felled the Empire twice.
Oh, Who, Sir Horshfont? How could you hate Sir Horshfont?
How does one hate Sir Horshfont? Mans is like the most likable character this side of the universe.
Yeah, I have that effect on people. I just sort of become friends with them very quickly, because what better way to forge a friendship than through the hellfires of war? Oh, he's a bastard son? No, I must not have caught that. Is he the bastard son? Because he's the oldest son, so is the other one a pure, quote-unquote, pure son? And so he adopted, no, not adopted, he had a child out of wedlock with someone else, and that's where our Toyrol came from.
What Toyrol?
Oh, it's the Count's wife who specifically hates. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, you daft cunt.
Though didn't he just say she was dead? So I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Well, fair enough. Glad to broker a little bit of trust here and there. Oh, Arturo was the heir because he was born to the... okay, gotcha. So, does that mean... which one's the bastard son, then? I'm confused again. I have mind materia already. Maybe piety materia. I only have one of those. I have 2 mind materia 4s. I can probably start slotting those into my gear again now, can't I? I have to keep that in mind. Oh, Sir Horshfont's the best. Okay, I get it now. I guess he doesn't exactly appear to be in the same family. Oh boy. I get the feeling I'm gonna like this guy already, because when he's in high spirits, trouble's a-brewing. Where are we off to? Right, I get you. I mean, I didn't even know the eldest inherited all, so... Well, at least he's trying to make his own way in the world. Go into the Sea of Clouds, huh? Hey man, I'm not one to question your motives, I'm just here for the coin. And, you know, the support that House Fortant can grant us. You don't know, do you? Your brother didn't know either when we went to the Falcon's Nest, so... Gotta go to Camp Cloud Top. Okay, fair enough. Should I have gone exploring more in the Kurthus Western Highlands than I did? Because I only explored about probably a third of the map, I think, while I was there for the quest. We probably explore more of it later, I'm sure. What are you praying to over there, Cole? Or praying for?
That is astrologent.
Oh, damn.
And me.
I was gonna say, you might want to go with SB. Before you know, crucify
Well,
yourself.
you know what they say. The best way to learn is to throw yourself right into the hellfire.
You know, you can also, instead of going in duty roulettes, where you get stuck in a level 30 dungeon, like Hawk Manor.
Oh, thank God it's an easy one.
I was gonna say, what's your lowest leveled healing spell? Because you're gonna need to use that quite a bit. It's more of keeping an eye on everyone's HP bars in the early game, because there aren't too many mechanics to keep an eye on. So, if it's a primal, you will have to keep an eye on mechanics and also HP bars, but, you know. What am I doing over here? I was gonna do something. Ah, sell these tears. Because you know what they say about tears. If you can't drink them, sell them. I don't think anybody says that. Let's just move on. Okay. Sea of Clouds, a go-go. Where is the sea? Oh, okay, we gotta go to the airship landing. Got it. So let's go over to the Astrologium, I think. That's what it's called. Let's see. The Athenaeum Astrologic. The Athenaeum Astrologicum. I know I just changed my pronunciation of astrologian because of what was after it, but Astrologicum doesn't even make sense, so it doesn't sound right to me anyway. Oh, I can go down to the airship landing. Huh. Bring it down here, boys! The white zone is for immediate loading and unloading only. There is an emote where you have those little glow sticks and you kind of wave them around like you're an air traffic controller or something, but I don't think I have that one yet. Okay, let's go to Camp Cloud Top.
Okay. Deep breaths, Cole. It's a fucking low-level dungeon. Just keep the tank at full health and everything will be just fine.
Pretty much.
I feel like I'm playing White Mage. I don't even have access to any of my cards. I'm sad.
Yeah, it is kind of White Mage, basically, until you start getting access to the level 30, 25 to 30 stuff. Oh, this looks nicer than where we were before. Kind of looks like, the Skylands from The Legend of Spyro.
Conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home.
That is a bigger airship than we had. Holy hell. If only the Akata 9 could see this. Which dungeon did you get, Cole? SP wants to know.
Sastasha.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that should
be okay.
That should be pretty easy. Because you can practically ignore any and all mechanics unless there's like an AoE.
High
Then just
into the
stay out of
heavens,
it.
Where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds. A frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore.
Is it bad I'm literally just like...
To a fledgling
Here,
outpost.
just like nothing but focusing on the tank and keeping an eye on everyone else's HP and just starting to pray.
No, that's pretty much how you start as a healer. I mean, try to throw in a gravity or two where you can, but...
Both of you to assume I have gravity at this level.
What's
I don't
your...
even have it normally.
What's your low-level attack, then? I thought gravity was there. Oh, Malefic, okay.
Malefic and Combusto.
Oh, okay. I was mistaken. I thought gravity was their low-level attack. And then you got, like, gravity 2 or something. Gravity's 52. Ah, yeah, so not low-level at all, then.
Negative low level.
Yeah.
I don't remember how long Sasasha is, unfortunately. Oh, dear God. Here
It's
we fuck.
kind of a long dungeon. Just follow the tank, you'll be fine.
Just follow the tank. You'll be fine.
So what are we doing here, Manolin?
Should probably do this.
Cold up here? Cold down there? The sun is out, man. It's not cold. Well, I've got Fist of Fire on, so that's why I'm not cold. So, run the entire dungeon only healing with essential dignity, but maybe don't try that. Okay, Cole. So don't try to run the entire dungeon only healing with essential dignity, whatever that is.
I'm good. I'm starting to get the hang of this. I just literally start every single combat thing by targeting the tank and then praying.
Tch. You can
Oh,
get a
shit.
good look at
Too early to
Confucius's Leviathan barding there. That's pretty cool.
Come on.
He doesn't really need to disguise here, though, does he? I mean, I could probably... I kind of want to show it off at least this entire first stream before I go... We will put it back on when we go back to...
What the fuck am I
Eorzea,
doing?
but- Wow.
I have an AoE heal at this level. What the hell am I doing?
AoE heals are usually less potency.
Yeah, but then I just don't have to worry about having to deal with the entire party getting murdered. Because I just go Helios, and then everything dies. And by everything, I mean the tank lives long enough to kill everything.
Aren't you also going to use all your MP doing that?
I am decent in MP management.
Okay.
I think.
Well, healing will definitely test that out.
Well, I haven't ran out of MP yet. I'm trying my best.
Sorry, the strong silent type is kind of my thing, Amanolin, so...
What the fuck?
Wow.
For some reason, I cast a protect at the beginning of the dungeon, and then one of my members doesn't have it. What the fuck?
Were they in the middle of a cutscene?
Maybe.
Because until that little circle disappears, you can't cast Protect, or not everybody will get it.
Yes.
That's why everybody waits
There
until
you
it
go.
says...
Now he has protect.
Yeah, that's why it's everybody waits until that disappears before casting Protect. Like, once it
Note to
says...
self, remember that that's a thing.
Once it says duty commenced, you're safe to cast Protect.
Okay.
So... We need to find Lady Laniet, okay?
Thank God. This
Follow your lead. Just don't womanize her, man. We need to stay PG-13 here in front of Interceptor. What do you think of the weather up here there, goodest boy? I think he's okay with it.
Oh, dear God.
What?
I'm okay.
Really?
Give the party a Helios.
I can hear the clenching from here.
Clench my ass cheeks.
Gross. So is this another area where there's no... Okay, yes, there is no map
This
here.
is intense. I like it.
What do you suppose those are?
I never realized
Akvandu
managing
Mok.
other people's HP would be so pain in the assy. Asian.
Damn, dude. This is the Akzundu Aetheryte Crystal. I didn't see another
Give no
Aetheryte Crystal
benefit.
in the Kurthus Western Highlands, but maybe we'll have a reason to visit this one.
Cast Malefic. Get my dots.
Dungeon over there. Okay. Well, first things first, let's go attune.
Everyone's doing fine on health.
Can I attune from all the way down here? I can.
Uh-oh. Jesus Christ, I forgot the warriors can take hits for days.
Yep.
Especially at low levels.
See, a warrior or a
They're not full
marauder?
HP. Oh dear.
Well,
Nope, 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 nope.
Oh, okay, so that's where we're going. How do I get down here? Oh, staircase. Makes sense.
Note to self, manage my aggro.
Yeah, at low levels you can't just spam heals because you draw more aggro than the tanks can generate because they usually don't have their tank stances even by that point. Unless Paladin has shield oath at 16, I forget. I know I don't have grit until Hawk Manor, so...
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out very well.
It really do be like that sometimes.
It do really be like that sometimes, but I mean it worked out. It's fine.
Let's be careful, let the tank do their thing, keep an eye on everyone's HP. Okay. We just got to the coral.
Ah,
Boy.
okay. Oh, there's more wind sprites here. I can farm wind crystals from them, if it wasn't for the fact that I have minor. Galicats! I forget, do these things give you a blue magic spell in Final Fantasy V? Can't remember.
Got Malefics on this guy. My dots are still up.
Sisutel at the Sea of Clouds, 22.8, 10.4, Z 2.5. Pull time at 6:10 Eastern Daylight Time. That was an hour ago. Where is that? 22.8, 10.4. That's like...
Uh-oh.
That's way out of the way. Yeah, we're not getting there anytime soon. It's like up here.
Get a Malefic going.
Okay.
Get you.
SB has a pro tip. Always remember to apply combust.
I know. Malefic. Combust. Good.
Also, it has a really cool tooltip description, but you think you mentioned that. Did you check your tooltip descriptions on your buttons yet, Cole?
Negative.
Ah. Well, SB says check combust's tooltip. Thing.
Cast it in time, cast it in time. Yes!
Gas Tornus.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Tom Cruise.
Let's just get a lay of the land here. Why not? End up fighting a few more things than we normally would, so.
Okay.
I don't even have to turn you around to hit you with that now.
Solve my other AoE just in case.
How do you like it?
Oh, this ought to be fun.
Oh, the debuff on the enemy name? For combust, you mean? Or... Because I don't know how... Actually, no, I do know how you check that. You just gotta
Give me a benefit.
have a quick look at it while it's on the enemy. I don't know why I'm picking a fight with two Gala cats, but... Oh, for combust. Okay. Gotcha. So I'm gonna line them up. I don't have Fierce Demon Fang. Whoops. Should pop Bloodbath, though. These things hurt a little in groups of two like this. That's it. Present your back.
Well, nobody in the party's talked shit yet, so I think I'm doing something right. I love that's how I address whether or not I'm doing good or not now, is just because of one fucking asshole.
For combust, the tidbit on the debuff is proximity of a theoretical sun is causing damage over time.
Tit.
Your attacks are theoretical, Cole. Oh god, Confucius left me. Pardon me. One moment. Here we go.
Malefic. Bust. I cannot believe that I have a system for healing down and it's been one dungeon.
I mean, you've seen me heal enough where you've kind of can get a system down no matter what. You've probably seen SB heal enough where you can get a system down. That's the thing, is that even though it's a role that you haven't done yet, it doesn't really feel, it probably won't feel that hard to pick up since you've played the game for an entire expansion already. So
fair. It's just weird having to click on allies rather than enemies to do most of my things.
That's why I split them on my screen. I separate them so that allies are on the left and enemies are on the right, because it allows me to focus my attention a little bit more.
Cast Benefic.
Didn't even need the boot shine, or the what's it called?
It should be okay.
Didn't even need
Panic
the
tank, I got you. Chill out. I'm just not trying to spam heals and dying. Should switch those around.
Oh, do we have to get up here too?
Okay.
The
Tank
Rogue's
panicked there for a
house.
hot minute.
The tank did what?
Tank panicked there for a hot minute.
Ah.
You're like, oh shit! And then the heal came.
Yeah, one of the CPUs did that to me earlier when I was in the dungeon. In 1000 Maws, they let me get down to double-digit health, I think, before popping a Cure 2. I was like, okay, can you not wait until I'm on death's
like
door next time? How do I get up here?
So, Malefic. Combust.
Maybe over here. Yeah, it looks like there's some stairs over here. Alright. Then let's go this way. Go yell on someone else's time.
This is like playing a DPS, but doing more.
Healer who does that is either really good or really bad. Or really inexperienced, as we've seen with Cole here.
Do what?
Waits until they're on death's door to heal.
Well, it wasn't even just the fact that mattered. It's the fact that he was fighting, like, he pulled like 10 enemies.
Ah.
And I was trying my
Did you
damnedest.
tell them that it's you're not that experienced with healing?
I think that would be a given considering what dungeon I'm in.
It's debatable. I always tell people I'm relatively new to tanking, so.
Well, I figure into the fire. You know how it is.
Yeah, I guess
It
so.
really do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, in the case of, if you're talking about the healer in Thousand Maws there, SB, it's because it was an AI. It wasn't a person. I was doing an Adventurer Squadron mission there, so that's why they did that. Excuse me. Possibly because I pulled too many enemies. I don't know.
Is there even any mechanics for this dungeon for the boss? Because I feel like there is.
If it's the captain dude, he runs away after a while. If it's the Coeurl, don't stand in the AoE. And if it's the, well, I mean, remember you were at level 16 and we hadn't seen AoEs at that point yet, other than self-destruct. And if it's the endgame guy, just stand next to some of the ripples, and if you hear the ripples moving, click on them with your right click.
I haven't even used my AoE heal this entire time, so I think this team kind of knows what they're doing. Well, I used my AoE heal once, and I was against the Coeurl because everyone else was like, let's not move out of the AoE.
Ah.
But based on the gear that they all have, I don't think they're all high level either.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Offside, I'm going to level up like 18 times from this dungeon.
Yeah, I leveled up like 5 times from doing 3 or 4 duty roulettes and / adventurer squadrons, so it was pretty good.
Let's keep an eye on this guy. Benefit
You've
now.
long dreamed of meeting me. I mean, you got to come down to Earth to meet me first. I don't normally fly up to this altitude. They wouldn't let me when I was helping the Icodal 9.
Okay.
Oh, her brother
Benefit.
was Francel. Have we met a Francel? I feel like we have, but I'm forgetting.
Let's cast Malefic. And then Combust.
Yeah, I came to you instead of you having to come all the way down to me. Nice to meet you. So what's the situation? Let me guess. She's not going to be very, yeah, she's not falling for those advances there, Amanolin. Sorry.
Let's get you to full health because of the damn dogs.
Defeated again? Impossible! No! He falls to the ground in
Lucid
defeat.
dreaming.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. The Protector is your airship. Could have picked a... I mean, the name is on the nose, but could have picked something more, I don't know. A little more, convincing? I don't know. A little more intimidating? We have the Enterprise, so you can't pick that.
We're coming, buddy. Don't worry.
You know, Challenger. I'm trying to think of the one that's in Final Fantasy III, the gigantic one that you get at the end of the game, and I'm drawing a blank.
Oh,
It's
shit.
the guy I rescued from the fake Inquisitor when first came. Ah, okay.
Duh.
Gotcha. I don't remember, but I'm sure you're correct. So.
You fucking dumbass! Oh yeah, just pull half the room. That's a fucking wonderful idea, Tank. Dumbass.
And that's how healers feel all the time when the tank pulls too much. This is why I said make sure you tell them you're somewhat new to healing, so that they don't just like casually pull half the dungeon. I've had that happen before. Swift cast resurrection happened several
Don't worry, I
times.
actually have resurrection at this level somehow.
Yeah, you don't go into a dungeon without resurrection as a healer, so
Yeah, I'm Skippy.
I don't think you have swift cast yet, but you'll get there.
Yes. Got that. And another one.
The beast tribes are known as the Vanu Vanu. Okay. Are they bird people? I mean, bird people would make sense around here, considering it's a skyland, but... Oh, it's fine. I'm used to doing more quests.
Malefic.
Okay, so... I'm actually thinking now that we're... You know what? I'll switch it off screen. It's not that big of a deal. Sigh of relief.
That was tough.
Are you done with the dungeon, or...?
No. I was just done with that one.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
This class is bad for my health.
And now you know why playing healers sometimes is...
Sucks.
I wouldn't say sucks. It's just heart attack inducing sometimes. But will Cole be able to make it through his entire dungeon without his entire party wiping? And what busy work do we have here in the Skylands? Find out on the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which will happen on Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'll probably switch Confucius back to his Storm outfit since we don't have to have him in disguise here right now. But we will put him back in disguise when we go back to Eorzea, which I'm sure will probably happen next time once we're done here and we're ready to have him learn to fly. So, yeah, until Thursday, everybody, take care and have a good night.
Peace. Wish me luck.